If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. MeK Wi Talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, MeK Wi Talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, MeK Wi Talk. MeK Wi Talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. MeK Wi Talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. MeK Wi Talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, MeK Wi Talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, MeK Wi Talk. MeK Wi Talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. MeK Wi Talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. MeK Wi Talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, MeK Wi Talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, MeK Wi Talk. MeK Wi Talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. MeK Wi Talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. MeK Wi Talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, MeK Wi Talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, MeK Wi Talk. MeK Wi Talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. MeK Wi Talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. MeK Wi Talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, MeK Wi Talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, MeK Wi Talk. MeK Wi Talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. MeK Wi Talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. MeK Wi Talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, MeK Wi Talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, MeK Wi Talk. MeK Wi Talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. MeK Wi Talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. MeK Wi Talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, MeK Wi Talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, MeK Wi Talk. MeK Wi Talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. MeK Wi Talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. MeK Wi Talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, MeK Wi Talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, MeK Wi Talk. MeK Wi Talk. Unity is strength. MeK Wi reason. MeK Wi Talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. MeK Wi Talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. MeK Wi reason. MeK Wi Talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it now help Jamaica. MeK Wi Talk. MeK Wi Talk. Unity is strength. MeK Wi reason. MeK Wi Talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. MeK Wi Talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. MeK Wi reason. MeK Wi Talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it now help Jamaica. MeK Wi Talk. MeK Wi Talk.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. We're listening and watching from around the world and the Eastern Caribbean. Hope you're hearing me clearly. Good evening to everyone who's just joining us. Welcome to the program. Welcome wherever you are. It's a beautiful, beautiful Monday afternoon. Monday night, I should say, right here in the land of wood and water. Good evening to you all. Good night. Good day, wherever you are. Welcome to the program. This is the MeK Wi Talk program with yours truly, Jeffrey T. As we start off the program this evening, our topics are the end of an era for Paula, Jamaica's former DPP. And the second topic is allegedly does not protect you from legal prosecution. A lot of people have been using this word allegedly or alleged. I have the privilege of speaking to an attorney at law. And I didn't know that Miss Kitty and CVM end up doing a program on that. I was speaking to somebody between yesterday to today about it. And he said to me, Jeffrey, the word allegedly does not stop anyone. Let me take a quick break. I'll be right back.
First 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to fix the date for general elections in Jamaica. So no government will be able to come and make false promises and hide the truth and tell you half-truths and trick you into voting for them, and then when them win, them throw on poison for you.
100 days. The fixed election date, still await for the promise to fulfill. One broken promise after another. Laughable, as we say. None of your promise not fulfill yet, boss. So they are waiting.
Within the first 100 days of our government, we will start the legislative process to institute impeachment proceedings in Parliament. This will add another layer of protection of the Parliament to ensure that only members of unquestioned integrity sit in the Parliament.
All ministers under the new Jamaica Labour Party government will be given a job letter. That job letter has a timeline of 2 years and 6 months with key performance targets which are agreed upon by the cabinet, focused on two things: economic growth and job creation.
Andrew, you need to do what you said from 2016. You say you're going to put it on paper. So anything you put on paper, the MP have to work with it. So you need.
Please do not go anywhere. Stand by. Please don't go anywhere. We just got to do a little technical work here. Please do not go anywhere. Thank you.
Within our first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to fix the date for general elections in Jamaica. So no government will be able to come and make false promises and hide the truth and tell you half-truths and trick you into voting for them, and then when them win, them throw on poison for you.
100 days. We fix election date. Still I wait for the promise to fulfill. One broken promise after another. Laughable, as we say. None of your promises not fulfilled yet, boss. So we there are wait.
Within the first 100 days of our government, we will start the legislative process to institute impeachment proceedings in Parliament. This will add another layer of protection of the Parliament to ensure that only members of unquestioned integrity sit in the Parliament.
All ministers under the new Jamaica Labour Party government will be given a job letter. That job letter has a timeline of 2 years and 6 months with key performance targets which are agreed upon by the cabinet, focused on two things: economic growth and job creation.
Andrew, you need to do what you said from 2016. You say you're going to put it on paper. Say anything you put on paper, the MP have to work with it. So you need to do it now. Because I feel like, say, when you do that, the MP will do them work and we will see work done in the community.
Within the first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to introduce term limits on the office of Prime Minister.
Andrew, unless John him break him promise and nothing him say I'm going to do for the next 100 days and now him not do nothing. Him not keep no promise and him say I'm the promise keeper. What a promise, John star.
At a convenient time within our new government, we will hold a grand referendum on the CCJ, the Caribbean Court of Justice, as the final appellate court.
You make so much promise for us. Look how long you're in there. Nothing done. All for the COVID. They promise the people them $25,000. Nothing done. Huh? So what you expect me to do? Tell me if you sleep with the door and window open and nothing done.
Sun a shine, but things not bright. Do a pot a boil, bickle not enough. River flood and rain a fall. Rain a fall, but dirty tough. Nowadays the time so hard, when you ask Maddie how them do. Them afraid you take it, tell them back so them not answer you. Not care how much we da work for hard times, still in our shot. We da fight, our time a beat we. They might raise we wages, but £1 gone and pound we pay and we not feel no merriment. For £10 gone and pound we food and £10 pound we rent. Saltfish gone up, mackerel gone up, beef and pork gone up same way. And when rice and butter ready, them just go up a holiday. Cloth, boot, pin and needle gone up. Ice bread taxes, water rate, kerosene, oil, gasoline gone up, and the pound devaluate. The price of bread gone up so high that we have to agree to cut we hype and bread and all turn dumpling refugee. And all them margas maddy, whether go on like fatty sin, all them they whether fast with me, I left them to dumpling. Sun a shine and pot a boil, but things not bright. Bickle not enough. River flood, rain a fall, but water scarce and dirty tough. Oh, yeah.
Miss Lou, that could really have been written today. When did you write that, in fact?
Nearly 40 years ago. You remember, you notice I use pound.
Yes.
Because in those days, we...
Stop corruption.
This is a message to the Prime Minister. With great power comes great responsibility. Do remember that you are an employee of the Jamaican people. You are not a don or a god over the people. You must practice power wit. I know that you run a demagogue, but the Jamaican people are aware of their constitutional rights. The Charter of Fundamental Rights, Section 13, subsection 3, speaks about the right to peaceful protest. And when the Jamaican people wants to protest, you use fear among the people. Remember, you're talking to the Jamaica Labour Party that boasts a lot of people who are ignorant and are very arrogant. It's not my word, it's their behavior. Listen how they behave on the public scene, whether it be on TikTok, whether it be on YouTube or anywhere. I'm not going to call any name, but that same musician turned political commentator with a lot of lies and with a lot of mistakes.
Eternal and sovereign God, we come before you today. The God of righteousness, the God of justice, the God of peace, we come today, oh God, in no other name but the name of Jesus Christ. We come, Lord, putting our Jamaica land we love in your hands. Almighty God, it is your word that says, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then and only then you will hear from heaven and heal our land. And Almighty God, without a vision, the people perish. And so today, Lord, we come because Jamaica is weighed down under the weight of corruption. We're polluted, oh God, by cronyism and nepotism. But today, Lord, we come in your name and we say, Lord, rise up leaders like Moses who led the people out of bondage. Rise up leaders like Nehemiah who had a clean hands and clean heart. We pray, God, that you will rescue Jamaica and sound the trumpet in Zion, sound the alarm, oh God, that Jamaica will understand that you, oh God, cares for the people of this country. And so, Lord, we come against every badmanism. We come against every plans of the enemy. And like David said in the wilderness, you come with spear and javelin. Come in the name of the Lord God of hosts, the army of Israel. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Hallelujah.
Eternal Father, I come acknowledging that we have sinned against the people of Jamaica. We have sinned against our fellow man. We have sinned against our family members and relatives. We have sinned against our neighbors, strangers and visitors. We have sinned against the children, the youth and the unborn. We have sinned against the poor and the weak and the elderly and the sick. We have sinned against the free and the imprisoned. We have sinned against those in the care of the state, including the children, the mentally ill, the elderly, the prisoners, and others. We repent, O God, of all our sins committed against these and all persons, local and international, in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
We're having a little technical difficulties here with some of the videos, and that is why we're delaying the program. So please just bear with us. Please stand by as we get the videos up to work. There's some glitches in the live feed. Please stand by. We're trying to work on it to bring it to. So please stand by for us, please. I beg of you.
Our first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to fix the date for general elections in Jamaica. So no government will be able to come and make false promises and hide the truth and tell you half-truths and trick you into voting for them, and then when them win, them throw on poison for you.
100 days. The fixed election date, still I wait for the promise to fulfill. One broken promise after another. Laughable, as we say. None of your promise not fulfill yet, bossy. So we there are wait.
Within the first one. Within our first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to fix the date for general elections in Jamaica. So no government will be able to come and make false promises and hide the truth and tell you half-truths and trick you into voting for them, and then when them win, them throw on poison for you.
100 days. The fixed election date, still I wait for the promise to fulfill. One broken promise after another. Laughable, as we say. None of your promise not fulfill yet, bossy. So we there are wait.
Within the first 100 days of our government, we will start the legislative process to institute impeachment proceedings in Parliament. This will add another layer of protection of the Parliament to ensure that only members of unquestioned integrity sit in the Parliament.
All ministers under the new Jamaica Labour Party government will be given a job letter. That job letter has a timeline of 2 years and 6 months with key performance targets which are agreed upon by the cabinet, focused on two things: economic growth and job creation.
Andrew, you need to do what you said from 2016. You say you're going to put it on paper. Say anything you put on paper, the MP have to work with it, so you need to do it now. I feel like say when you do that, the MP will do them work and we will see work done in the community.
Within the first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to introduce term limits on the office of Prime Minister.
Andrew Holness, January, him break him promise and nothing him say I'm going to do for the next 100 days and now him not do nothing. Him not keep no promise and him say I'm the promise keeper. What a promise, January star.
At a convenient time within our new government, we will hold a grand referendum on the CCJ, the Caribbean Court of Justice, as the final appellate court.
You make so much promise for us. Look how long you're in there. Nothing done. All for the COVID. They promise the people them $25,000. Nothing done. Huh? So what you expect me to do? Tell yourself to sleep with the door and window open and nothing done.
Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care.
Good afternoon. Good night once more. Let's see if this is going to work this time. I just want to say thank you all for bearing with us. Thank you all very much for bearing with us. Let's pray and hope that this is going to work this time because we're having some technical glitches here. As we were speaking earlier on, we were saying that it's the end of another era in Jamaica with the DPP. But the word alleged does not provide legal protection from anyone. So we're going to speak some more about that because I have been talking to some lawyers about it. And they kept saying to me, Jeffrey, do not use that word on air because it doesn't protect you from legal prosecution or from defaming somebody. It does not. You better be careful how you use those words because you have to know that what you're saying is the fact truth. Don't jump and say something that you don't know is not true. Let you all know that I'm at work and I am just, and plus this thing is even a bit of a problem. But anyway, let you know that I'm at work. I'm broadcasting live from work tonight. The word does not protect anybody at all. So if you saying it's alleged that Jeffrey Tavares did this and there's no truth to it, Jeffrey Tavares can sue you. Yes. So if you hear something about anybody and you yourself can't prove it, don't repeat it. Do not repeat it. And I'm going to play this for you.
It really doesn't because, you see, the way how defamation works, once there is
allegedly provides you with any legal protection?
The truth, it really doesn't because, you see, the way how defamation works, once there is damage towards that person's reputation based on things that are not cemented in truth that you cannot prove, then whether you want to use the word allegedly or not, then the damage has been done.
Absolutely.
And then that leaves you open to a lawsuit. In relation to our Constitution, the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedoms, particularly when you look at Section 13 now, it includes our freedom of expression.
Yes.
Right? That means that the average person, every citizen, has that ability to then now express themselves, say what they need to say, and speak to who they need to speak to. When it comes down to the restrictions, there are various areas that you have to tread carefully. You want to make sure that when you are expressing yourself, you're not going into the realm of what you call civil liability.
Right, defamation.
Defamation, precisely. And that occurs when you are now spreading either lies or misinformation about persons, especially in the context of journalists.
Yes.
That is especially serious. Then it goes even further than that. You could even utilize freedom of expression to the criminal extent, whereas you are now using your words to make threats at persons, and this would amount to an assault.
Right.
In relation to fair comment or otherwise honest opinion, that now is where the law really breaks it down for you. So the comment that you make, and let's put an example for the political elections. Fair comment usually comes in now where that comment is made on real facts, as well as it is done from a place of literally just making your opinion known without any targeted malicious intent. If it is such a case, then what would happen now? You could go towards the Supreme Court with the matter. Through there, you would have various defenses that might be available to you given the circumstances. Some being the truth, then being fair comment, as we mentioned earlier, and then going along that line. So the danger with it is if it is that you are not able to then substantiate your claim, then you'd run the risk further now to, let's say, the media houses that are hosting such a host, right? Then it would then put them at the risk of their license being withdrawn.
Exactly, or suspended.
Exactly.
Yes.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting observation that we got here. We have to be very careful of the words that we use. I want to play this again.
Allegedly provides you with any legal protection?
The truth, you know, it really doesn't, because you see, the way how defamation works, once there is damage towards that person's reputation based on things that are not cemented in truth that you cannot prove, then whether you want to use the word allegedly or not, then the damage has been done.
Absolutely.
And then that leaves you open to a lawsuit. In relation to our Constitution, the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedoms, particularly when you look at Section 13 now, it includes our freedom of expression.
Yes.
Right? That means that the average person, every citizen, has that ability to then now express themselves, say what they need to say, and speak to who they need to speak to. When it comes down to the restrictions, there are various areas that you have to tread carefully. You want to make sure that when you are expressing yourself, you're not going into the realm of what you call civil liability.
Right, defamation.
Defamation, precisely. And that occurs when you are now spreading either lies or misinformation about persons, especially in the context of journalists.
Yes.
That is especially serious. Then it goes even further than that. You could even utilize freedom of expression to the criminal extent, whereas you are now using your words to make threats at persons, and this would amount to an assault.
Right.
In relation to fair comment or otherwise honest opinion, that now is where the law really breaks it down.
You see, when I tell people that we gotta be careful, it's alleged. You hear what they're saying? The word alleged does not protect you from prosecution. It does not protect you at all from any legal prosecution. And we must be very careful how we use certain things, how we say certain things. We have to be very, very careful. And that is why, with me, I always get some advice from people in the know, for people who know things. And that is why when I hear certain things, I will not come on my platform with it, because I can't prove it. You're saying it's alleged that certain people will be coming GG. You can't prove it. It's alleged that certain people has done so and so. Jeffrey can't prove it. So I will not come on this platform here and say it's alleged that Wilfred Rattigan this and Wilfred Rattigan that. I can't prove it. And I will not come on here and say it. So there you have it. The word alleged does not protect anyone at all from a lawsuit. The word alleged does not protect no one whatsoever from a lawsuit. And I want every single person on this platform this evening to get that. To get that. We keep on using it's alleged. That is why yesterday, before I even saw this video with Miss Kitty, I called a certain law firm that is related to me, and I asked the secretary to ask an individual who is an attorney at law to give me some input on this. And I was happy. I was lucky that the person decided to come and speak to me, because normally they don't speak to me. But they came out and they speak to me. And they said to me, be careful of what you use on your platform, because people can sue you for it. The word alleged does not protect you from legal prosecution of defaming somebody. It does not. It does not protect you one bit. And that is why, for those who are just coming on, we're going to replay this video again for us to understand that when we use this word alleged, it does not protect no one at all, not one single one of us, from a lawsuit. We have to be very careful of what we do. We'll be very careful in what we do and in what we say. So let me play back this video again, because I happened to buck up on this video with Miss Kitty. I never knew she did this program. Listen to this.
Allegedly provides you with any legal protection?
The truth, it really doesn't. Because, you see, the way how defamation works, once there is damage towards that person's reputation based on things that are not cemented in truth that you cannot prove, then whether you want to use the word allegedly or not, then the damage has been done.
Absolutely.
And then that leaves you open to a lawsuit. In relation to our Constitution, the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedoms, particularly when you look at Section 13 now, it includes our freedom of expression.
Yes.
Right? That means that the average person, every citizen, has that ability to then now express themselves, say what they need to say, and speak to who they need to speak to. When it comes down to the restrictions, there are various areas that you have to tread carefully. You want to make sure that when you are expressing yourself, you're not going into the realm of what you call civil liability.
Right, defamation.
Defamation, precisely. And that occurs when you are now spreading either lies or misinformation about persons, especially in the context of journalists.
Yes.
That is especially serious. Then it goes even further than that. You could even utilize freedom of expression to the criminal extent, whereas you are now using your words to make threats at persons, and this would amount to an assault.
Right.
In relation to fair comment or otherwise honest opinion, that now is where the law really breaks it down for you. So the comment that you make, and let's put an example for the political elections. Fair comment usually comes in now where that comment is made on real facts, as well as it is done from a place of literally just making your opinion known without any targeted malicious intent. If it is such a case, then what would happen now? You could go towards the Supreme Court with the matter, and through there you would have various defenses that might be available to you given the circumstances. Some being the truth, then being fair comment as we mentioned earlier, and then going along that line. So the danger with it is if it is that you are not able to then substantiate your claim, then you'd run the risk further now to, let's say, the media houses that are hosting such a host, right? Then it would then put them at the risk of their license being withdrawn.
Exactly, or suspended.
Exactly.
Yes.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting interview with Miss Kitty and this attorney at law. Of course, Miss Kitty is an attorney at law also. And when you hear these people speak about these legal things, yes, we have freedom of speech, but we must be careful of how we use freedom of speech also. Because many of us will hear something and we can't prove it. And we have it all over the place. Good night, Star Girl. Good night, everyone in the chat room. Welcome, 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 welcome. We have it all over the place. We have it all over the place. We cannot prove it. It's alleged that Jeffrey Tavares is a part of this and a part of that. And many of you have my number, but you don't pick up the phone and call me. You decide to go around and use the word alleged. We got to be very careful now. From the legal mind, the legal luminaries, we got to be very careful that we don't use this word. It's alleged. It does not protect you from any lawsuit. If a person will sue you for defamation of character, it does not protect you from it. And for us to go around and using the word, and we have no proof to certain things, we have to be very careful. We have to be very, very careful. And students, as we come on air, tonight is Monday night. I wasn't going to come on because I'm extremely busy tonight at work. But I decided to come on because I have to teach my students. I have to tell you this. And I appreciate you all for coming on the program. It's not finished because we're going to speak about, and we're going to take your phone calls, but not now. We're going to speak about the end of an era for Paula Llewellyn. Yeah, I pronounce her name. Former DPP. Now, I have no proof. It is being rumored around that she may get a big position representing the king in Jamaica. I have no proof to it, so I can't say it. I've been asking questions in the halls and halls of certain places in this country. And they're saying they're hearing it too, but they can't prove it. You know, we can't come and say it's alleged that Paula is involved in this, and no. The word alleged does not protect anybody from prosecution. And if a person wants to sue you because you said it's alleged that they were involved in some nepotism and cronyism and corruption, and you can't prove it, that is why we said on this platform that those who are involved in the $1.4 billion school bus scandal need to come and tell the Jamaican people. How did they spend that 1.4 billion? Give us some receipt. We can't say the person do so with the money. We can't come on here and say that. We have no proof to it. You may say certain things in the background with your colleagues and your friends, but you dare not come on here and say it's alleged that certain things happen. Some nepotism and cronyism went on. But you can't come out and say them do this and them do that. Come out and tell us, give us the receipts, talk to us about what really happened. We need answers. We have to be very careful as individuals, because now we don't have no money. When lawsuit reaches, we don't have any money to pay those who believe that we have defamed their name or we have done this to them. Huh? We don't have no proof. So we have to be very careful in what we say, in what we do, and make sure that we at all times protect ourselves, protect each and every one of us. Not because you may hear something about another blogger or somebody else, you're going to say, why? It's alleged. Even if you don't talk to that blogger, send the blogger a WhatsApp message and say, yo, me here say XQYZ, my brethren, me know me not talk, but that's true. And if that blogger feels fit to answer you, they'll answer you. I will answer anybody. I'll answer anyone who may WhatsApp me about anything. So let me hear about me. But be careful in what we do. Be careful in what we go out and say about people. Because when you use the word alleged, it not protect you from Aunt Mary decide to fling a lawsuit on you because you said some things that is not true. And that is why a certain media house right now is being sued by SSP or a senior superintendent of police because they use some words that they're not supposed to use. You see? They're using what they're supposed to use. Well, we know he did not pay $1.4 billion for that. We know that. He did not pay $1.4 billion for the school buses. And we know that. And that is why he refused to come out and speak to us about it. We're going to have a program about that too. People ask why I'm not on YouTube as often. I have to work. YouTube don't pay my bills. And I don't come over and beg anybody anything. I have to work. And YouTube don't pay my bills. And I'm not going to come over and beg anybody anything. You want to like up the super chat? I would love that. You want to send a Zelle? I would love that. But for me to come over here and beg, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. Whatever I work, I give God thanks for it. Bolo, what's going on, Bolo? Welcome, man. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the program. So for those who are just joining us, we're speaking about the word alleged. Does it stand a legal? Can it protect you from lawsuit? No. And people may wonder, why am I playing it so often? We're going to go into another video with Paula, with the former DPP. But for those who are just joining us on the platform here, I want you to know something here. This
allegedly provides you with any legal protection?
The truth, it really doesn't. Because, you see, the way how defamation works.
Okay, you hear that? Miss Kitty asks this attorney at law, does the word alleged protect you from legal ramification, from people flinging a lawsuit on you or putting a lawsuit on you or whatever? Does it protect you from it? No. Listen to what they're saying.
Allegedly provides you with any legal protection?
The truth, it really doesn't. Because, you see, the way how defamation works, once there is damage towards that person's reputation based on things that are not cemented in truth that you cannot prove, then whether you want to use the word allegedly or not, then the damage has been done.
Absolutely.
And then that leaves you open to a lawsuit. In relation to our constitution.
You hear? That leave you open to a lawsuit. That leave you open to a lawsuit. Bolo, I can send this to you if you want me to, my brother. This leave you open to a lawsuit. So we have to be careful when we go on our channels and our various platforms. Bolo, my brother, me ain't have no money. But we be careful how we use certain words, Bolo. And the word alleged don't protect anybody. Don't protect anyone. Now let's switch from let us finish this and then we go to the DPP.
And the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedoms, particularly when you look at Section 13 now, it includes our freedom of expression.
Yes.
Right? That means that the average person every citizen has that ability to then now express themselves, say what they need to say, and speak to who they need to speak to. When it comes on to the restrictions, there are various areas that you have to tread carefully. You want to make sure that when you are expressing yourself, you're not going into the realm of what you call civil liability.
Right, defamation.
Defamation, precisely. And that occurs when...
Here, defamation. Defamation. That is what we need to be careful of.
You are now spreading either lies or misinformation about persons, especially in the context of journalists. That is especially serious. Then it goes even further than that. You could even utilize freedom of expression to the criminal extent, whereas you are now using your words to make threats at persons, and this would amount to an assault.
Right.
In relation to fair comment or otherwise honest opinion, that now is where the law really breaks it down for you. So the comment that you make, and let's put an example for the political elections. Fair comment usually comes in now where that comment is made on real facts, as well as it is done from a place of literally just making your opinion known without any targeted malicious intent. If it is such a case, then what would happen now? You could go towards the Supreme Court with the matter, and through there you would have various defenses that might be available to you given the circumstances. Some being the truth, then being fair comment, as we mentioned earlier, and then going along that line. So the danger with it is if it is that you are not able to then substantiate your claim, then you'd run the risk further now to, let's say, the media houses that are hosting such a host, right? Then it would then put them at the risk of their license being withdrawn.
Exactly, or suspended.
Exactly.
Yes.
Very interesting. Very interesting topic. Very. I want you to listen to something now with the DPP. We're going to talk about that. One moment here.
After 4 decades of service to Jamaica's justice system, 17 years as Director of Public Prosecutions, Paula Llewellyn is this evening bidding farewell as she goes on retirement.
Thank you, Jamaica, for your support and your love. I would always appreciate it.
Director of Public Prosecutions Paula Llewellyn during a sit-down with TVJ News some 48 hours before her tenure comes to an end. Ms. Llewellyn was appointed Jamaica's first female DPP in 2008, but her journey as prosecutor began long before that. Combined, she served 40 years. She led a sweeping transformation of the office, digitizing operations and strengthening prosecutorial procedures. Under her leadership, the office of the DPP grew from a unit of about 20 prosecutors in 2008 to more than 50 in 2018.
In the meeting office, I can tell you that we have received approval to go up to 70 prosecutors, which will make us the biggest agency in the Caribbean.
But her journey was not without challenges. Among the landmark cases, her office led the Vibes Cartel murder trial, the Christopher Dodders Coke extradition, the Trafigura case, among others. Her critics have not been very kind.
I have had to deal with the slings and arrows coming from both sides at different times. But as I told you before we started this interview, I have always considered myself to be an independent-minded person. And having been a first, I recognized that I must never be captivated by my gender. And this is why I love to coin the phrase that to be a good professional in this sphere, you have to have mental toughness, or what I like to call testicular fortitude. It transcends gender, and a broad back.
And speaking of broad back, before reaching the then retirement age of 60 on September 21, 2020, the DPP received a 3-year extension that lapsed in September 2023. Her bid for a further extension was rejected, and the government amended the constitution to increase the retirement age for the DPP and the Auditor General from 60 to 65, saying it was to bring the positions in accordance with the new pension law. That amendment triggered a bruising legal battle with opposition lawmakers who argued that it was engineered to keep Llewellyn in office. A constitutional court ruling in April 2024 initially cast doubt on her future, but in December 2024, the Court of Appeal cleared the way for her return, ruling that the change was valid and that she was entitled to benefit from the higher retirement age. We asked whether she believes the public discourse tarnished her otherwise unblemished legacy.
If you are in a position like DPP and you are not able to deal with the slings and arrows coming from any source, if you are not able to deal with the challenges, then you ought not to be in that particular hot kitchen. So as far as I'm concerned, it was just another challenge. And I have faced so many.
As the curtain closes on a legal career that has helped to shape Jamaica's justice system, Ms. Llewellyn says she's looking forward to rest and reflection. When asked what's next,
I am a public servant at heart, so I guess people will always be able to get me here and there. But what next after the next few weeks, we will see. That's all I'm prepared to say.
Anthony,
we will see. We will see. Interesting days ahead in this country, Jamaica. Interesting days ahead in this country that we call Jamaica. We will see. The rumor is flirting around, you know. I don't want to end up saying that too. But anything is possible in this country, you know. Because every single backbencher in parliament is now a minister. Is now a state minister in the ministry of this and the ministry of that. Idiot men gone back to the Ministry of Education. And what is going on in this country? Nothing ceases to amaze me anymore. The director of public prosecution may end up being what is being rumored around. So I don't know. Are we going to see a comeback of the DPP in this country? And why is it, if that is a case, if that is so, why they don't see it fit to give the GG to the acting GG who is always acting in absence of Sir Patrick Allen, the Custos Rotolonium of Kingston and St. Andrew of Kingston, Custard Stedman Fuller. Custos Fuller has performed a great job for his country when he acts as GG. So if it is that the current GG is deciding to bow out of office, then I see it fit for them to give it to that man. But of course, Jamaica has never had a female governor general, you know. The only person who acted as GG was the late Carmen Stewart, Costa Stewart. She acted as GG, I think, when was it when Howard Cook was in, I think she acted as GG when Howard Cook was in for a period of time. Or was it when I don't remember. But is it that they're looking for a female GG? There is so many well-known luminaries in this country, women of stature, who can be named Governor General of Jamaica. Why is it that if it's so, that they're trying to put back this woman into power? Is it that this lady loves so much power? Let me not say anything too much about this, because I don't know if what we're being told or what we're hearing, if it is so. There is no proof to it. And I'm not going to repeat it. What I will say so far, though, that I do not think that they should be giving her a GG. That's my take on it. One moment for me, please. Good night. Welcome to MeK Wi Talk.
Good night, Jeffrey. Good night.
Hey, Miss P, how you doing?
I'm there, man. Long to see you. Glad to see you. All right.
Yeah, man. I'm there, man. Yeah.
All right. Big up yourself. And big up wifey. No, my little 2 cents on that, It's just clear, Our dear beloved Prime Minister don't love nobody running with clean and squeaky clean. Everything goes in a one. Like when they mix flour, you saw the cornmeal and the flour go together, whatever. Just corruption. End of statement. End of statement. If you look, Marlene Malone Fort, her name have never been called on corruption.
Never.
You know them two, them chasm in a house and whatever, probably Anglican constitution or people that like, you can't feed everybody. But she do a good work for the JLP, they fling her out. Warmington now, everybody knows a female out one happy. Uncle that a film problem. Chat to time none manners. But they fling him a corner, who they put in? Montague, we have so much sitting over cloud over our head. And Wheatley.
Let me say something to you, Miss P. Jamaica is at a crossroad right now in this country. The Jamaicans, I should say, is at a crossroad right now in this country. And the Jamaican people have decided who they want to govern this country. One thing I can tell you. Hold on, Miss P.
Me not break you.
Hold on, Miss P. Hold on, please. One thing I can tell the Jamaican people, that there are going to be some dark days ahead of us. 5 years hard labor ahead of us. Now, the Prime Minister has named a 15-member cabinet. They're going to cost the country $421 million in salary. He has named every single backbencher a state minister. So there's no backbencher anymore. And when he kicked out Wami, I was reliably informed that Wami wanted speaker. And they said, not over my dead body. And Wami decided, say, okay, I'm going to swear in as MP and walk out. Wami said to them, there's more yet to come. There's more left to come. I guarantee you, students on this platform, Jamaicans in Jamaica and Jamaicans in the diaspora, that before the end of this month to the middle of next month, Andrew Michael Holness better give Warmington a seat. Because Warmington have dirt on all of them. Miss P, go ahead.
Yeah, if them him better watch himself too. You hear say missing action like Mr. Moore.
Who?
Wami.
They can't do Wami nothing, man.
Wait, hello, me live here. And when me see at my Jamaica, I don't take nothing from them people here. Nothing.
Them cannot touch Warmington.
I not say that.
Me not tell you that.
I will never say that.
Well,
you know why?
Not tell you that, Miss
Mr.
That is
Mr.
Mr.
Moore.
Moore.
Okay.
That is Mr.
I
Moore.
not say that.
None of them
Desperate.
dare not touch Everall Warmington.
There's desperate time we take desperate measures. And the next thing, me hear people have said the Jamaican people vote in the Labour Party. The Jamaican people did not vote in the Labour Party. Few, yes, people vote for them and people don't vote, but the majority of Jamaican people vote for the People's National Party. This is a blatant hijack, choppy, anything you want to call it. This is a thief in election.
Well,
this is the, and when you say that the Jamaican, it makes people like me hurt. People flying.
You mustn't hurt, Miss P. You mustn't hurt.
Yeah, man, because the Jamaican people.
No, Miss P.
You see, with me vote.
Go ahead.
You see, in my box when me vote. In my box, me certain. Let me tell you something. This election was hijacked. And the world, the blind, Ray Charles can see it. There are 5 seats where do not win. When I win in a democratic way. Thieving. I don't remember, we see a lot of vote buying black tanks and people are cook food and people are issued this and you understand every year, everything people dip their finger and when you check the voters list, them no vote. All type of niggermanty people was voter suppression. It's on video, remember, editing, raw people have them phone a video. Voter suppression, police come down and draw a barrier when never used to happen.
My question tonight, and who want to come from the platform can come up and call me a name. My question tonight, if the People's National Party is hearing all of these things, why is that the PNP so silent?
Because you have to make sure so you put all of the T and that all I, just like what I said about the allegation. So it's not like say them never come out. Me feel them will come out, but when and always remember the law is a tricky thing. The law is very tricky. It come like and you have to do fishing. You have to make a fish bite and then you go out there and you catch him in back. And as him bite, you just draw him, you miss him.
I was listening to Conrad Bryan's program today. It was going in and out, but I heard something today. Wherein I said it privately, I said it privately between myself, Wilfred Rattigan, and some other people. And I called a member of the PNP before the election. High-ranking member of the People's National Party. I called the person. And I said to them, why is it that every meeting you go to, all you can hear, comrades, the word is love, and time come. When I finish speaking, you never hear them said, remember to put your ex beside the head on election day.
No, man, no, Jeffrey.
Hold on. No, Miss Speaker, allow me to speak. Hold on a minute there. It's long after that they start doing it. When they were going around the country, a lot of people hear it. A lot of Jamaicans hear it. It's not only me alone hear it. It's long after they start trying to put the X behind the head. There is so much ammunition up there for them to pull out to the people. Number one, they have the CIA report. They didn't do anything about it. They keep it shut up. The 24 dead babies are hard to speak about it. They have so many ammunitions to put out. And who don't want to talk back to me about that? This is how I feel. They could have done better. All you can hear, the word is love, and the word is this, and the word is that. And time come. Time come for do what? Go out and tell me to vote.
Can I come in now?
Go ahead, ma'am.
Jeffrey, the message has spread wide and far. The only thing the Stephen government use is the dirty money and buy the few weak hard PPM. Right? Everybody, all right. All right, put this everybody. All of my years of voting, nobody ever come to me about by election. I mean, never buck up in a one. But what me I said, yeah, I never buck up in a one. I have never buck up in a one. And nobody can buy my vote. Because my vote priceless. Because me read and me understand my history. The word out there, the people them have a thing. And even some of the PMP them, gluttonous. And right now, them sorry. But maybe tell you a thing again, Jeffrey, you're a man of God. Make God doing work. Because sometimes when you feel to say, we say we're right. No. God know when the right time come. Because some whole for nastiness we are going to dash out. Mark Golden can't bear it, kind of him creative. So just make, we win, because we have 14, we have 28, we give thanks. And that is it. Make them face their nastiness where they put on, where they create. Make them face it. And all it, me ask Mark Golden for do, when you go to parliament, don't then short, not hesitate upon them. Do what it have to do with, like, within the constitution. And if you even have to walk and beg $50, $100,
You know something?
actually I got privy council.
You know something, Mr.
Oh.
It's not no vote buying going on in this country. You know? Vote buying going on in this country from ever since I know myself. And way before I was born. It's not vote buying going on in this country.
I can't say that, and I not going to dispute it, but all of my life, I have never seen a GLP nor a PMP representative, nor a local, nor big come to me, because none of them can do it. Me never see that, none of them not even ask for me, not even say, more you vote for me, I make you this. Never, me not tell a lie for nobody.
What I will publicly say though, the vote buying in the last election, September 3rd, 2025, was a blatant in the people of this country face. Blatant vote buying going on. I've never seen that before. But it's not no vote buying going on in this country. But this one is blatant.
And again too, the local media, now talk about not YouTube people, sabotage the PMP. Very bad. So they have a lot to do. Also, some of the churches, them, you know, here the pastor go, the pastor, where everybody look up on the apostle, where you want to call him. And I tell people to vote for Labour Party. Then until people will put their heart in a church, we say, Lord, the pastor is next to God. If the pastor say I must jump, I'm gonna jump. Him tell them to go vote for Labour, right? And they're gonna believe him. Yes. If the pastor said that you cook, give your husband the chicken back and bring the leg to me. Then I'm gonna bring the leg to pastor.
Hold on there. You believe it's now some church sisters in this country put away their husband to pastor and carry the best of the best to give the pastor and the poor husband the home that they're hungry?
No, me about it from your picnic, but what I'm saying now that time is more civilized, we believe people will have more knowledge. That is it. Back then, you know, you have to see with the people, you know, Jeffrey, because I remember as a child, my grandfather used to save money. And what do you think he used to save the money? And give me the money if you can go give one head teacher. Tell me money and the wife, go give the head teacher. He said, I must save the money for him. Me small to me have no knowledge. When my grandfather dead now, and my auntie then come and want to talk about money. And they must say, Papa no have no money. So a long time me big enough. So me little. Me say, no. Teacher still have the money. There's a little girl, what you say? Mr. Me carry out there for me hand, Papa. As me now want to time boy, no. Me fling, just so don't do anything, fling straight. The Papa put the money in a courage and tie on it for me hand. So no matter how me a fling in there, come off. So when we go out there, when they go out there, he must say like him I gonna say, you don't know. Me say, no, sir, you can't tell me. Every Sunday morning, me can money come here to put down for Papa. And you have Papa money. When they ask me how much, me say, you can't ask me how much. Because enough. Enough. They say, me say enough. Me don't know how much, but enough. And then he must give Papa money. He give them some money. Me small. Me don't know how much was it. But they give them some money. But if it was for me, he wouldn't give them none. I wouldn't know if he give the right amount. So back then, those people did not so bright. But me believe people are more bright now. When you look to see where the country going and what this man doing, and you really sell your vote for $50,000. How long $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 can serve you?
Miss P, let me say something to you.
Yeah.
Let me say something to you. A lot of PNP die-hearted comrades collect money from the Jamaica Labour Party to go vote. A lot of them.
Yes, of course.
And another thing again,
but
the Jamaican people, majority of Jamaicans believe that there is no corruption in Jamaica.
You come back to me, I tell you, because they are not reading and they don't understand. The thing is, the people's lack of knowledge. And I can tell you,
they understand, Miss P.
I can tell you,
but
none of them don't understand.
One thing they believe in, Miss P, their die-heartedness.
Well, like I tell you, PNP have a lot to pay, homage to pay to you guys. Mystic, Lonesome, Jeffrey Tavares, because the knowledge was spread wide and far and in depth. You know, say Jeffrey, where people don't understand, you know.
Yes, Miss P, you have two
you turn on the radio.
Coming in. Go ahead.
Yeah, you turn on the radio. And you hear economic. What this word economic mean? Nobody don't know what I mean. So that's why they take civics out of school. So and who pan social media broke it down to make people know how the country operate, what the tax dollars do, and the this and the that and the that and the that. So we say kudos to them. And we say the PNP win the election. Nobody can tell me nothing, but God is in control.
Indeed.
And let us put our heart to God and left it to him. He will solve it. And I go back to class.
Thank you. Good night.
Jeffrey, let me turn this down. Good night.
Good night.
Yes, Mr. Jeffrey. Jeffrey, I listen in the program. I just tune in. And let me tell you this.
Hold on for me. Just to let the callers know, I only can give 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, because there's a lot of calls coming in. Yes, Miss P went over, but there's a lot of calls coming in, and I want everybody to get their fair share. Go ahead for me, ma'am.
Anyway, anytime me call, you always say that. But anyway, you're sure. Are you run things?
You need to stop it.
Are you run things? Anyway, let me take the 3 minutes. You see the people, they want to vote not for policies, but for party. Die-heartedness.
Exactly.
That's clear, okay? I am telling them, whatever you get, you take. That's what you voted for.
Exactly. Andrea won, Andrea get.
Don't say, well, me never did know say this. You know the man, he make promises already, and he never deliver, and he come back again, and he turn in a fool. You know what? They love them God too much. Because I don't know, them a fling out chicken, them a fling out this, them a fling out that. I catch them because they know them, say they love them belly, Jeffrey. And so, them say, all right, we are going to try something now. Money we are going to give. and them give the money. I don't care who or which PMP you are taking money. A full business. All me say, the diaspora must cease and make them bear the full grunt of them problem.
Anybody?
Nobody but no go fund me. Because anything you want to know, you know. Everything they on social media. Them know say all of these things the bloggers were giving it out. And you could not take anybody to court because it's truth. And nobody could put their life and character on the line for somebody like Andrew Holness. You see? And he never come out and deny anything.
The Jamaican people did that on September 3rd.
Yes, that's what they did. He come out and him all in hours and night when the man feel in bed with his wife. Him all about the place. I tell the people them to vote and not buy vote. And he show the money's plain. It's on social media. It's plain. You see the people them count out money, them receive money.
Then suppose hold on now. Suppose you get the money for go alama.
Well, Jeffrey, you expect anything from them, the such a people there, you know, because them and dirty and nasty already long time. Who don't know that nobody yet?
Paula, let me say something to you. And I will go back again to the Don Anderson poll. Don Anderson did a poll on corruption in Jamaica. And the Jamaican people said that they do not see nothing wrong with corruption. Why are we killing up ourselves over the people? There's nothing wrong with corruption. So
you can imagine that?
Andrew they want. Andrew they shall get 5 years.
Yes. You can imagine. Where's our integrity? Where's our morality? Then that's why the man do what he want though. You know, so what him do right now. Him just a change role. So them retire or he move them here. So him put them here. So well, anything you hear allegedly coming strong like that, look out, more than 95% it's going to be true. The speech where the woman just did the interview, Paula Llewellyn, look at her face, look at her demeanor, and then that tells you something. So, come she, let me ask this woman something too.
3 minutes is up, the 3 minutes is up. Go ahead.
Jeffrey,
no, man.
Let us done for this. Let us done for this. All right, go. All right, Jeffrey. Okay, your game.
Person hung up. 954-529-8030. That's the number to call. Mashi, call back. 954-529-8030. Good night, MeK Wi Talk, you're live. Hello, good night, MeK Wi Talk, you're live.
Good night, Mr. Jeffrey, the lady from Eastern Westmoreland. We always call you. Yes, Western Westmoreland.
How Ian going on down there?
Then I say, well, we don't know yet, you know, I just swear you have to just watch and see. If them are going to give no money, cause you're here, them are say, them are people and I get the money to spend at the previous person. So we what I see we are going to go on.
Hello, not a damn thing can go. So the previous person can't spend no money. If the previous person loses the seat, they lose the seat. Not go so.
All right. Listen me, give me a little piece now. What me have to say, Mr. Jeffrey.
Go ahead, man.
They call the election, right? In the time when are back to school. Whole heap of people don't have the money to send back them people to school. So what they do? They take the little people. You know, understand me? Yes. So the thing is this now, what I'm trying to say, Mr. Jeffrey. If me, Adasa, one of them will approach me with my vote. Nobody couldn't give me 50,000 or 70,000 and done. When them go slung in a parliament for 5 years, Mr. Jeffrey, I would have 50 or 70,000 a month. Them go give me for the 5 years. That would have sound a little better. But you just get me, give me 50,000 one time where he can't even serve you 1 week in a Jamaica, pay your bills and go to supermarket. I would have 5 years, man. I would have every month you have to carry 50,000 come give me. 5 years just sit down in a parliament there. That's a family piece now, Mr. Jeffrey.
All right, my darling. Thanks much.
Yes, man.
The numbers to call is 954-529-8030. Marshy, you're calling earlier on, Marshy. Call back. I guess if I can get some Marsh. I'm missing of it. The numbers to call into the program, it's an open mic. Let it out, Jamaica. It's an open mic. Call into the program, 954-529-8030. I get into Shamash. Good night, MeK Wi Talk, you're live.
Good night, Jeffrey. I don't know. Yes. I don't know if anybody getting any 70,000 and 50,000. The most a politician will pay these poor people is $5,000.
No, sir.
And their starting range is from $1,500 to $5,000. And only people who are going on conferences and vote and what on voting day, they will pay the $5,000. Other than that, which politician is going to issue out $70,000 for each person to vote? They would prefer to go and buy a mansion instead of doing that, sir.
Hello. They did pay that, sir, on election day. They did.
I don't know about that.
Well, you don't know about that.
They would prefer to take that money and send their children to university or to buy an apartment for $20, $30, $40 million instead of giving each person $70,000. I don't know about that, sir. I don't know. I have never seen that. I have never heard anybody who experienced getting $70,000 from a politician. I told you that their starting range is from $1,500 to $5,000.
I am telling you, as I sit around this mic tonight, that on September 3rd, people collected $50,000 to $70,000 from a certain politician to vote.
In Africa, when they were fighting, you know that it was $1,500 they were fighting for in the crowd.
That's some
When the election date was announced, these people will sell their votes for a box food, Jeffrey. So I don't know which politician going to take up their $70,000 to give these people.
I'm telling you that they did so.
Well, Jeffrey, all I know is that politicians are the meanest set of people I ever come across. So I don't know which one we're giving that, which one of them. And they are wicked too on top of it. You know, they will do anything to stay into power. But personally, because even when they go into conference, I spoke with someone from Favor Williams's constituency, and she said all she got was $3,000 for the last conference. Yes, and they said she had to stay in the bus. She cannot exit the bus after she collected the $3,000. So if they wanted to use the restroom, they had to wait until they reach the National Stadium before they can exit the bus.
The whole of them, they pay the people for do all kind of things, sir. The whole of them, they do it.
Right. So, Jeffrey, I don't know about any $70,000.
Well, I am telling you.
But people should get even millions because they are stealing hundreds of millions. So if the people get back something, nothing is wrong with that. It is just that they should have used their conscience and vote. And Jeffrey, I'm just making a suggestion. I'm not telling you how to run your program, but I know you said that each person going to get 2 to 3 minutes. But suppose somebody comes on with a substantive argument that is holding the platform together, then no, man. But what I'm not talking about myself now, you know. But I'm saying if somebody is calling in with something sensible, you're not going to cut off that person for somebody who is coming on with something stupid.
We have to give everybody a chance to speak.
But I'm not talking for myself though. But in any way, in closing, Jeffrey, Paula Llewellyn implied that she has something big in the pipeline. Definitely, from that response saying, "Look out," and we will see. Yes, that's a grand announcement to be made.
So why everybody assume that she don't come, Gigi?
Well, it sounds big. Based upon her response, it's a big appointment.
That means she not come, Gigi.
I don't think that it would be Attorney General. I don't think so, but it could be because, you know, Andrew Holness wants someone there who can do everything to protect the government.
Don't Jamaica have an Attorney General already?
Yes, but the Attorney General doesn't know anything about law. Remember, the government is losing all their constitutional cases in the courts, right? So obviously,
they believe if they put Paula there, they don't win all the cases.
and probably that's the reason they haven't appointed Marlene Malawu Ford to constitutional affairs. They left her in the cold, and to me, that lady should be in the cabinet. I don't see what it must have been something personal why Andrew Holness left her out of the cabinet. You know? And
Is it something personal in left out Uncle Warmington?
well, Warmington is a what you call is a loose cannon.
To me, as far as I'm concerned, sir, a 15-member cabinet now cost the country $421
$700 million.
And a 13-member shadow cabinet now cost the country much million. Listen to
Plus
me.
the monies to run their offices.
They must listen to me.
That is just money for them in salaries. Operational costs are different.
Hold on now. I don't blame Andrew, you know. When Andrew done with that way, when I know blood enough, he shall suck us like dicks.
But in closing, Jeffrey, those salaries and monies to run those offices, the country is not earning those monies, you know. They will be borrowed funds used, and then the debts will be offloaded on the backs of the people, while Andrew Holness is able to maintain his corrupt political regime.
No, not that one.
So nothing is in it for the masses, and there's no middle class anymore. The middle class have been completely wiped out under Andrew Holness. It's complete darkness in Jamaica.
No middle class in this country.
Poverty will be quadrupled.
Hold on for me. There is no middle class in this country from the 1990s come all the way up. None.
I agree with you, Jeffrey. All right.
All right, my friend. Thanks
for glad that you're on this evening, man. You see your program is well in demand.
Yes, sir.
Man, we are so glad to see that you have returned.
Yes, the prodigal son has returned.
Your phone will be ringing all night. Your phone will be ringing all night.
I hope it ring. I hope it ring indeed.
All right. Okay.
Cool. The prodigal son shall return. Hello, good night. MeK Wi Talk, you're live.
Good night, Mr. T.
Good night, sir.
I want to talk about the $700 million for the gang of bandits.
What's $700 million?
That's for they have to pay the for the what you call them, the gang of thieves.
I'm not away from the $700 million, sir.
It's over $700 billion.
What are you talking about?
For paying the parliament.
No, man, it's $421 million in salary every year.
Salary year, yeah. Okay. That's another heist.
What kind of heist is that?
That's another heist on the country.
And so?
I'm just saying, the gang just set up another heist on the country again.
They shall milk us dry.
You're right. I agree with that too. Christmas is a coming.
The one in Lama.
Thank you.
Soak them, Andrew. Soak them dry, Andrew.
All right.
Soak them dry.
All right, Jeffrey. That's all we have to say.
All right, my friend. Have a good night.
Yes, sir.
Me say the prodigal son has returned. Oh, the prodigal son has returned. Suck them, Andrew. Suck them dry like a ticks. The numbers to call is 954-529-8030. I can be myself tonight. Marshy, call the number, man. Good night, MeK Wi Talk. Chris, how you doing?
Yes.
You're live on here. Go ahead.
Mighty God.
Yeah, the prodigal son has returned.
Mighty
God. Andrew, soak them. Soak them dry, Andrew, soak them. Oh, the prodigal son has returned.
My God.
Go ahead for me. No follow me.
All right, so you are. There a picture of cow, right? Like a fat cow, right? All right, so the cow.
I mean, you call fat cow?
Well, no, but the cow with the milk. Cow will get the milk. Right? It's Jamaica. So may I ask you, how many teeth does the cow have?
How many who?
The teeth. How many teeth does the cow have?
Cow hattie?
No, the titty where the milk come from, the titty where you milk it from, yeah, the milk come.
Not 2.5 million the old idiot them?
No, Jeffrey. They have 6 teeth. Six. 3 on each side. They call them teeth. They call them teeth. So they milk them to get the milk. So on one side we have the Israel I stuck 1 teeth. And then the next side we have the Chinese I stuck 1 teeth. And then the next side we have the Indian them I stuck 1 teeth. And then for the next side we have the JLP party I stuck 1 teeth. And the next side we have the PNP party I try to get what left for the rest of the milk. You understand? All right, sir. So hey Jeffrey, hear me.
You have a
Sorry,
minute, go ahead.
All right, so today, I stand on the radio and I said, my God, Jamaica need to wake up. Jeffrey, today, a lyrics from my DJ. And I am fully convinced that the music of Jamaica is messing up the country and has a lot to do with the mentality of these children and the new generation. Mr. The man saying in tune, Jeffrey. Say him we kill a man. The man saying in tune now. The man saying we kill a man and go bury him in our backyard. Jeffrey, hear me now? The tune said the man will kill a man and bury him in our backyard and grow okra on his body. And that the tune said Jeffrey.
No, not the people they want. Listen to me. Jamaican people want bad man tune.
Jeffrey. Oh gosh, man, you can't do that to youth. You can't tell a little youth you go kill a man and bury him in a backyard and grow okra on his body. And then when hold on. When the okra grow big, you might chop it up and put it on his fish when he might cook for dinner. And that the man saying I'm tune better.
Alright, my friend, got everyone next start coming in.
Mighty God, Jamaica, may I praise you. Jeffrey, big up yourself for there.
Cool. Alright, good night. The prodigal son. Good night, Marshy. May I sing the Marshy? Prodigal son has returned.
May I tell you.
Prodigal son
has returned.
Soak them.
Yeah, man, may I tell you.
Soak them like a tick.
That them want. No. That me get. No, Jeffrey. Me don't know nothing about economy. Right? But may I tell you, we must have to have a supplementary budget before the year end.
Why you say that?
We don't have any money. You don't realize what happened? You think, hold on. You want to know how long you think we can live on an artificial dollar?
I don't think
the dollar is artificial, you know. It's 3 times last week they intervened in the foreign exchange market, you know. When the dollar nearly reached 162, and they I think up to Friday again, they pump another 30 million, you know. And with all of that, the dollar today, they must sell the dollar today for 160.79, you know. Right? They have to keep pumping.
Marshall, on a very serious note, let me tell you something. On a very serious note. If they're gonna print another note in this country, gonna be $10,000 note.
No, I said it. It's not your program to say it, man.
Yes.
I said it. We come in with a 10,000 note sooner or later.
And if that is the case, Haiti will be better off than
To
Jamaica.
tell you something.
We'll be running behind.
Yes.
We'll be running behind. We'll be running behind Zimbabwe when Mugabe was there.
Yes. 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 And I tell you something. The PNP, I heard they talk about the message. They send some message, you know, I'm not telling a lie, but listen, one of the problem why I think the PNP have, for example, I think everybody in Jamaica know about Kentucky. I believe so. You ever see Kentucky stop advertise?
It's Jamaica's national dish, sir.
All right. And they keep advertising it.
Yeah.
Repetition, you see? Repetition is a serious thing. You have to keep repeating certain things. You repeat it daily. The PNP, I think, have the style, say, touch it and let it go. All right, look at idiot, I mean.
Touch and go.
Yeah. You see, idiot, I mean, when him run out. Oh, the lowest level of poverty, the lowest level of unemployment, and the urban center. And they keep telling them, and you know a lie them at tell. For example, the urban center, you know, is a lie. The GLP telling, I know the government build the urban center. A lie. Idi Amin, and who is them a tell? A lie them a tell, I know the government build the urban center. The urban center built by...
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
When Idiot Amin, Marlon Morgan. By the way, Maggie, congratulations, man. You're going back in the education ministry. I won't know hanky panky one in this time though. Anyway.
Things to touch him. I don't want to stray from my point. Him did when Grace McLean and others did a take away money, Marlon was there.
Let me say something to you.
Well, me catch it right there, sir. Because I don't want to forget the thing when I talk about. The urban center. The urban center.
Hold on. The urban center now. If Marlon Morgan come out with his mouth full of lies and spew to the Jamaican people, where's the rebuttal of the People's National Party?
Talk to me now. Because sometimes some of them not like when they talk. No. The urban center built by Leach in China and Barita Investment. And then build the urban center in St. Thomas. It's not the government. And Prime Minister Owens got on to go open the urban center. And listen to my statement. They open an urban center that cannot open.
You know how to see what this is?
What do you say? I didn't need a same way. So the whole urban center we can't be open, right? Because them are trying to send this to Go ahead.
It's same way. Under the Bush Golden administration, Bruce Bill want transport in the heart of downtown Kingston, and nobody no go down there.
Nobody now go there. Right? I think I got us get that contract there. They should build that one there down there, so. Let me tell you, man, the people then know how to tell a lie. Now, concerning Juliet Wellness and Speaker of the House, right? She should not go back there because if she is Speaker of the House,
Marshy,
yeah,
chat nonsense. Juliet should go back there.
Well, the people want it so. But listen this, you know that something sent from the Integrity Commission and she not releasing them.
I don't blame her.
You know, it's what you think it's over 8 person. It's over 8 other person apart from the Prime Minister under investigation and Juliet Wellness get. Yet they have and the PNP can vex with me if it says so. The PNP sit down there and when they nominate Juliet, the PNP, all them are going to tell me said the PNP do it what them say. The simple this, the PNP could just bowl of them ball out and no. Right? And the whole of them sit down and then when them go swear, then go and shake her hand.
Now what is wrong with that? What is wrong with that?
Don't hear me now. Me say it other places and people upset with me and me still going to say it again. Warmington is not my favorite person, but Warmington show them how you do the thing.
You know why Warmington did that?
The mind same problem we have. But in doing things, the PNP could not take a leaf from the book there. Sign and walk out. Don't support her. Where them do them gonna sign and shake that.
Then if Mark G get up with the whole PNP members and walk out now, you see? When that point I speak at the house. How them did not speak?
No. Not to walk out. Not to walk out, man. Not to walk out. They could go, sign and come back to the seat. You're not walk out, you know. You're just not shaking her hand. You're not approve of her behavior because she was rude to the PNP them, you know.
Then
when she in there, you know.
Then if them love the rudeness when Auntie Juliet rude to them. And then
well, because it's going to happen again, right? So the Prime Minister not certified. The Prime Minister select back some same people them are all of the people them when not certified.
Marshy, listen to me now. Listen to me good. The Jamaican people has made a decision. Andrew they want, Andrew they shall get. 5 years hard labor.
Well, them sell themselves, Andrew. That's what they did. They sell themselves the Andrew. So anything them want, them get it. But let me tell you something. If they don't have a supplementary budget, you're going to hear some treasury bill put out there because treasury bill is a sort of loan, you know. It's a kind of loan, you know.
But what they're going to use, they're going to use one of the makers treasury bonds and kind of same thing.
Yes, because so they might get some money, you know. We not what we exporting. We importing everything. What the hell we exporting? Oh, we are going to give.
We're exporting criminalism and badmanism and scammers and gangmanism.
Yes. Cause that is what we're producing, you know. Yeah. That is simple that we're producing. We having a problem.
And the problem
we're having a problem.
The problem we're having is it starts from the house of Jerry Small is saying, Jamaica's two biggest notorious gangs is in the parliament of this country.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So we're not very serious position. Oh, you're going to negotiate with the public sector workers then. Oh, you're going to negotiate after you have this multitude because it's a multitude and you want to select. We used to talk about breakfast and anything. And you select a multitude. The cabinet and who around them is a multitude of them. So where you gonna tell the teachers themselves?
How you mean tell the teachers themselves? What Andrew should do, you see? When the teachers and police go back to the drawing table, everybody, stand up on your foot. 0%.
Not one red cent more, like Adisha did say.
Read my lips, not one red cent.
It's him, so. Because that's what you want. So if you want, if you get, you hear the man and come every day, lowest level of unemployment, crime down by this amount of percent. And we know that the figure, they might run hanky-panky with the figure. No. We know. We're not stupid at Jamaica we live.
Marshy, stop it. Crime is down. Crime is down. We can't sleep without windows and door open.
One thing they can't tell me though. They can't tell me. When I women know say up, police killing is up. And when police don't know say camera about, you know, then say you go meet your maker, you know.
Anyway, so I'll take this call, Marshy.
All right, bless up yourself.
Cool. Good night, MeK Wi Talk, you're live.
Good night, Mr. Jeffrey.
Good night, my darling. How are you doing?
Philadelphia.
It's Philadelphia, yes.
Yeah. Mr. Jeffrey, yeah. I sit here and I'm listening to you. I miss you. But I'm glad you're back.
Thank you.
Yes. But what I'm saying, I don't know if I'm right, but I'm going to say it. I think I am a comrade from my heart. And let me tell you something. I move away. Let me tell you something. I am glad that
He won the election, but I'm glad that they don't give it to Mark because Mr. Jeffrey, I don't know what he would do with this country at this time. And everything would fall down on him. You hear? Everything would fall down on him. Let me tell you something. Election run Tuesday, Wednesday. And when I wake up Thursday morning and step off my bed, the Holy Spirit said to me, say, stand still and watch the salvation of the Lord. And from that, Mr. Jeffrey, I have a peace of mind come over me that I'm not even think about the election anymore. Yes, that's what the Holy and what the salvation, that's what comes to me.
Of Almighty God.
Yes, sir. So let us not quarrel because what you see going on, the hand of God is writing on the wall. You don't see nothing yet.
You know the song? The right hand of God
Yes.
is writing in our land.
Yes, sir.
Writing
Yes,
in
sir.
our land of God.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
the right hand of God is writing in our land. I can't
Let,
sing.
yes, let us look and see what's going on and let God work because He's at work. He is at work. And we're going to see the salvation. I not blame the PMP because the PMP that went through street and lane. But this was planned from weeks before what they were going to do. Listen, Mackenzie, what did he said? This was planned.
Did you come in, Selena? That Jeffrey Tavares, Mark Golden, Conor Bryan, Ralston Hyman will rather walk through the blood of the Jamaican people to get to Jamaica House.
Listen,
and Deadman Mackenzie said, you know, that they will not surrender Jamaica to the PNP.
Right, because they have the plan. There was a plan. There was a plan, right? And believe you me, you would be surprised to know how deep this plan was. So just let us stand still and watch the salvation of the Lord, because what is coming is coming, and nobody cannot stop it. Nobody cannot stop it. I am surprised. You know what, brewing now? Them take up an Indian man, give him ambassador to Jamaica. We need no
ambassador to Jamaica.
Yes, sir. We will not even know him. Little.
Hold on there. Who took up Indian man give ambassador to Jamaica?
I don't know how him get it. It's a content on the here right now. Cool, man.
Hold on now.
Yes, sir.
Jamaica can't take up somebody and give them ambassador to Jamaica. That's better than a country.
All right. It soon come out that you hear it broad because it's on the news.
They give somebody ambassador to Jamaica.
They never said to Jamaica, I'm get ambassador and some farmer had a business. Oh my God. Anyway, MeK Wi Talk, Mr. Dunn, Mr. Jeffrey.
And Andrew alone to give somebody ambassador to nowhere they don't know. Everybody else
can dancing up while no dance, we say. And the figure where you cut. Let us stand still and watch the salvation of the Lord. And that's my little piece, Mr. Jeffrey. Good night.
Good night, my darling. 9545298030 is the number to call into the program. Hold on for me, please. The number to call is 9545298030. It's long time I don't hear Conrad O'Brien. You know. And if Conrad O'Brien listening to us, Conrad, call into the program now. Or you want the link to come on into just give us a 2 minutes chit chat. 9545298030. The number to call into the program. Listen to me, people. This nation of ours, you see, I have never seen a government giving all their backbenchers ministerial positions. And when you see all of these things going on in this country, it begs to ask the question, where exactly are we going as a nation? Because if we have so much ministers of government in this country, that means that what we're going to use to pay them, nothing will be left to pay public sector workers. And we sit down in this country. Head boy is okay, no? Head boy is doing good. I spoke to him earlier on. He's doing good. Head boy is fine, man. Head boy is not wrong with head boy. Head boy is giving himself a break. He have some other stuff doing. We have other personal stuff that we have to deal with, you know. Good night, MeK Wi Talk here live.
Hey, Jeffrey. Night, man.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good. The caller that just called you and she's talking about that Indian person. Yeah, I was listening to Wayne Lonesome. And Wayne Lonesome was doing some research on that Indian person. And based on what it was coming up, the person said that they did the hack for JPS. And they mean multiple business in Jamaica. The guy same came to Jamaica, not planning to do business, but apparently they forced him into business. And he came from Britain, but he's originally from India. And the amount of money where the man talk about, they give the government for some, I think it's some grant. What type of grant it was again? It's some grant they give the government $5 million.
Who gave the government grant? The man himself?
This the company that he run, the company is a multiple of companies running, and they give the government. It's not the government, I think is a political party though. But it's one of the other. But it was $5 million.
They gave the Jamaica Labour Party a donation then?
Well, a donation as grant. It was a grant.
You can't give a political party a grant. I give them a donation.
Well, something of the sort. But Wayne Lonesome, I think if you...
government a grant, but not a political party.
I think if you go to Wayne Lonesome page, you could see he did a lot of research on it. And the guy was saying that he's in 30 countries around the world. And his head office is in Jamaica. And that's the guy that got the ambassador. He was appointed ambassador.
I know who you talk. He's ambassador for something within Jamaica.
Within Jamaica.
I think I know who you're talking, yes.
Within Jamaica.
I don't know his name, but I think I know who you're talking. He's the same person in some business with Nationwide News.
Well, he's a shareholder in Nationwide now. He buys shares in Nationwide, I think. So, based on what is going on, Jeffrey, this is that where they say we buy the bullet.
A lot of people don't like when Jeffrey talking, but you see me always sit down and look into things, you know. This country was wrecked from 1962 until now. And it's been wrecked more.
Correct.
The people of the country allow those who to govern this country to wreck this country.
We're gone way. Yes.
Nobody to be blamed. No politician to be blamed. The people of Jamaica to be blamed for where Jamaica is right now. And until we take out this diehardness out of us and think about this people in the Caribbean Sea, then I'm sorry. Mutty Perkins, Barbara Bludan, Antoinette Harton, Winston Babatunde Witter, dead and gone.
let me tell you.
Joan Williams,
if
hold on for me, sir. Joan Williams retired now, lives somewhere in the United States or Canada, have been preaching the same Sankey that every single black guy is preaching in this country. And nothing has been done. Go ahead for me, sir. Hello? Hello?
Well, Jeffrey, I have my children, them, and me not favorite. I have my kids. Hello, hey, Jeffrey?
I'm hearing you, sir. Go ahead.
Jeffrey?
You're going in and out.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I am saying that I have young children, and I'm worried what the future will be.
Oh, Lord,
Worried.
I am worried. Oh, Lord, I am troubled. I am worried about my country. Oh, give me Jesus. 99 and a half won't do. Oh, Lord, I am worried. Oh, Lord, I am troubled. I am worried about Jamaica. So give me Jesus. 99 and a half won't do. Go ahead for me, sir. God help us.
Yes, I have three boys, 2 girls. And let me tell you, I'm really worried. Really worried. Looking at everything, every aspect, I'm really worried. We're going in a wrong path. And you know, one of the wickedest thing, you know, when people could have said, well, we can turn to US. US, so what? No, man, they're gonna say, no man can say, maybe run to the US. But the US don't want nobody. I say look for them. So we're not bad part, Jeffrey. We're not bad part. We don't know where.
Yes, sir. Thanks very much for calling.
Bad part. Yeah, man. Yes, up.
Oh, Lord, I am troubled. Oh, Lord, I am worried. I am worried about Jamaica. So help me, Jesus. 99 and a half won't do. Oh, Lord, I am worried. Oh, Lord, I am troubled. I am worried about Jamaica. So give me Jesus. 99 and a half. What a Black Beauty. Why are you laughing at me for Black Beauty? I'm singing 954-529-8030. That's the numbers to call into the program. Listen to me. And listen to me good. If we in this country that we call Jamaica, if we don't shape up ourselves, if we don't call out what is going on in this country, it doesn't matter who win elections. If we, the people, do not come together and think about the future of our children, and the future of this country, and stop thinking about your party, your political persuasion, and where you come from, where you ban this and you ban that. If you do not think about Jamaica, we are going to regret a lot of things in this country. As what the late Marcus Mosiah Garvey said, black people will not know themselves until their back is against the wall. The Jamaican people will not know their self until their back is against the wall. That's the time they're going to say, we have gotten the warning We've gotten the teaching from many people on social media. A lot of people do their teaching in their own little humble way of how they can do it. Some of them are educated, retired educated people. And they have done it the way how they can. If we do not stand up in this country and think about Jamaica, we're gonna switch past Haiti, and we're gonna knock on Zimbabwe's back door. When the late Robert Mugabe was president of Zimbabwe. And that's the time we're gonna say to ourselves, if we did know, when it's too late. What will we say to our children? What sort of Jamaica are we going to leave for children? Many of you will say that go away, not dirty this and not dirty that. We are living in perilous times. The book of Revelation is not being preached in the churches. All you can hear is prosperity gospel. We're living in perilous times in this country. Good night, my friend. MeK Wi Talk, you're live.
Jeffrey, good afternoon, sir.
Good night, sir.
Good night. The KFC did a promotion the other day, and people bleached the night before to reach in the line very quick. Right? Thousands upon thousands of people.
You think the Jamaican people don't bleach for a prayer meeting for this country?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. But the PNP machinery should have observed that and realized that the possibility exists that prospective voters could be bought for food.
Hold on there. I think Mark Golden is trying to run away from the gutter politics and the buying of this for Jamaican people. And I think we, the people of this country, it's a shame and disgrace that for you to get a vote from your fellow Jamaicans for a better Jamaica, you have to buy their vote or buy KFC, get them?
Sometimes you have to use different unorthodox sometimes you have to use unorthodox tactics to save people from themselves, Jeffrey, and to preserve the unborn, for a better life, because you'll see for yourself, these people will carry their belly first, and forget the welfare of the unborn, Trust me, and listen to the black bourgeoisie in Jamaica and even in academia. They are a disgrace to Jamaica.
The who? The black who?
Black academia. People in academia. People were in the...
Hold on, man. You mean the people of the Vumva and the Vumva?
Yes, your terminology, the Vumva V, the Vumva Va. These people are disgrace.
Why
they are entrenched enemies of the people.
Why is it?
Listen, between the PNP and the GLP, the Macounto little less than 800,000 people vote. We have about 3 million people in Jamaica. 3 million people.
Hold on. 2 million people was on the voters list to vote. 2 million Jamaicans, whether they're dead or alive, were eligible to vote. Out of that 2 million, how much percentage voted?
About 40%.
I was told about 20% voted.
Because if you take the what the electoral office said, 39% of the people turn out for vote. And if you take what Cafe say, 12% of the people disenfranchised from voting. 12 and 39, that are 51%. So little over half of the amount of people come out for vote, right? But
what about the rest who didn't participate in the system? You know, them destroy the fabric of Jamaica democracy too, you know.
No, according to them, no. According to them, when they don't vote, nothing go wrong.
And most of you find most of them people they are in the academia. They're
No, man. Not only the people of the Vumbavan and the Vumbavine. And the Jamaican people fail to understand that the people of the Vumbavan and the Vumbavine for Cherry Garden and Narbrook and all those places.
Right.
When them not voting, them not feel a damn thing, you know.
Right, you're right.
You're right. And if the people who live below Crossroad decide to them not going on a campaign trail with these criminals.
Right.
Some of them, I say some of them who are
Right.
not supposed to be in there, who are criminals, who are in there.
Right.
If the Jamaican people decide to look here, me not go on no campaign trail. No. Because from 1962 until now, we have been swapping black dog for monkey in this.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. The two political parties cause us the problems we in right now in Jamaica.
If you check,
I mean, the PNP has said that.
If you check from 1962 until now, and check the amount of money have been embezzled in this country and cost overrun, but I'm bill much money school give us.
No, listen. Even in the 90s when you have the financial meltdown, in the 90s. The Danny Williams, the Danny Banks, the Gloria Knight, the Dennis Naylor, all these people.
Listen to me, sir. And that is why some people don't want me on their platform. Because we must speak truth.
Nobody go to prison.
We must speak truth in this country. Jamaica did not get to where Jamaica is now under one government or under one party.
I hear a geologist come for your program and talk about everybody was repaid from the FinSac tobacco. Where you get the money from to pay the people then? Where you get the money from? Oh, you sell out majority shares of JPS and give the European control of our own energy sector.
This country has been sold lock, stock, and barrel. The Jamaica Labour Party sold here Jamaica.
And the PNP sell majority of the shares from JPS.
There you go.
And so the Labour themselves 25% of the rest of shares them and they couldn't say nothing. Them couldn't lick out. Them keep silent. And the only reason why them get 28 votes are because people have Mark Golding as untainted. That's the only reason why. And listen, it's not only because of that, but the General Secretary work hard, but the hardest workers were the bloggers. That's the PNP can get 14 more seats on the 14 seats them get.
When I tell Jamaicans that those who sit in the party on both sides, if they are not business partners, they are bench and behind friends. People cuss me off, so nothing goes up.
I believe the PNP is there to pacify corruption in Jamaica because the people were so belligerent, hostile to this government, and them coming with them. You know, in America, when the system abuse black people and black people get irritated, you have a man like Alan Sharpton will come in and quiet them down and make them not get volatile and talk to them, and that the PNP coming up though.
You know the truth will come out about FinSac. Those who are saying that FinSac money was paid off are very much ashamed.
Yeah, me tell you, boss.
Truth should come out. If the government of the day should release the FinSac report, and both sides of the fence are going to be embarrassed.
Listen, man, you wouldn't have a super NCB if the man will run NCB never get gold pan a plaque. The PJ party still Reggie. The workers bank now become JMMB. And see the Duncan him go up on the other side now, say him at JLP. You forget?
One thing I know, you know. One thing I know. I will speak the truth.
Speak it ever, cause it what it will.
You want to listen when I speak the truth? Thank you all for coming. But I will
People,
speak the truth.
people, they're educated.
This country, Jamaica, did not get to where Jamaica is under one administration or one party.
Ralston say.
Jamaica from 1962 until now has been swapping black dog for monkey.
Ralston say we have $6 billion in a reserve. Want to know how much of that in a treasury bill where the feds have? We want to know that. A man a come on public radio and talk about them will have to negotiate with IMF and whatever. What were the stringent conditions at IMF? One of the main one is we should never have food security. Cause nobody discuss food security because the IMF never want to have food security. So they want to keep us on a hamster wheel. So we have to find the 1.7 billion US dollar for import food. If we have provided our own food, we could have saved out 1.7 billion US dollar. IMF agreement that. The Petro-Caribbean agreement with Venezuela, them bow to the empire and decide, say, all right, we are going to thief the oil what we get from Venezuela.
Which empire are you talking about?
Come on, the empire where we occupy them place right now, man.
I don't know where
the empire, American government.
Tell them so what?
Because the American government want to put in one Guado in Venezuela, and then they decide, so boy, anybody who trade with Venezuela, they're going to put sanctions on them.
Let me ask a question. When the Americans told the Jamaicans to do XQI with Venezuela, and the Jamaicans decided they're going to do it. After a while, who America go buy oil from? No Venezuela.
Yeah, but we don't know about one boss. Look at the Cuban doctors and have the Chinese doctors in our Jamaica. Look what them do. Look at them do in our COVID.
Do me a favor now. Do me a favor. Let's continue talking to me. I forgot to turn off something here. Please.
Oh. Listen, man. My people don't like your knowledge. You know, them because the intentional engineering hardship on them, the belly come first, and then reasons come after. That's the approach I take right now. Nobody really have the principle enough to know so boy they stand up for your cause and defend the interests of the unborn. You know, them are just think about the immediate satisfaction of them belly and sell out themselves and the unborn to some insatiable, corrupt, wicked people. Trust me. And it's unfortunate, you know. And those in the religious community, they drop the ball too. Trust me, them not really take the mantle that Paul Bogle, George William Gordon, and Sam Sharp said. You know, and people that risk their life for Jamaica and have a better life, and them actually sell out.
You know something, sir? Majority of Jamaicans don't realize that our foreparents died to give us the right for a free and fair election, to give us the right to go out and vote for a better Jamaica. And if it happens that the only thing the Jamaican people can see in their lifetime now is the color orange or the color green, or money to sell their vote, then I'm telling you, something is fundamentally wrong with the psyche of the Jamaican people, sir.
You're right. You're right. You know, and you know, it's encouraging to really listen to your insight. You know, it's a really intellectual nourishment. You know, but
the struggle where our people are under right now is that the bread and butter issue is a priority. But now the PNP has 28 members in the parliament. I hope them can use them leverage and advocate for a better governance. You know, because right now them have the power in a sense. You know, and Jeffrey, you make excuse for, in my opinion, this lazy opposition leader upon transportation. You say he must be busy campaigning in constituency, so he couldn't highlight certain things concerning the bus issue. A full time you get him by a program and make him voice my opinion now.
You know, so me not touch that.
Okay.
You know why I have a reason why I say that, you know. If the truth should come out, there will be no peace.
Okay. You know, another disgrace also recently, when them choose the Speaker of the House, the Prime Minister's wife, and the opposition was so silent.
What can the opposition do, sir?
At least they could have hint at a disapproval.
So let me ask you a
Hint
question.
at it.
If they're silenced, what their silence mean? That they disapprove of it?
But no, they send out a bulletin telling us that they disapprove of the choice as Speaker of the House. Yeah, Angela Brown, bro. You know, as a what do you call it now? A window dressing. Yeah. Yeah. The feeble approach in the opposition not gonna work, you know. The feeble approach in the opposition not gonna work.
I'm trying to find out something. If the parliament, the governing side, have more members to vote on a speaker, and the opposition only have X amount to vote on a speaker. So the opposition said, we're going to nominate somebody. We're going to nominate Damian Crawford to be speaker then. And every single member of the Jamaica, every single member of the People's National Party vote for Damian Crawford. And they decide that Mrs. Horner is going to put up a nomination as Speaker for the House. And every single member of the Jamaica Labour Party governing side voted for Mrs. Holness. Who do you think going to win?
The governing JLP.
Okay.
So you agree with the PNP not to mount an opposition?
When they are silent, that means that they oppose against it.
Okay, I
That
didn't
that they are not with it. So
I didn't see that at that side. So I didn't see that side.
But the Jamaican people want a dynasty to run the country, sir. A wife and a husband in charge of what arm of the government, and a wife in charge of the other arm. So that's what they want, and that's what they get.
But Jeffrey,
I don't see the sense of weakness whatsoever.
Don't stop what you're doing still, because the Jamaican people still need the voice and the willingness can highlight certain things. You know, we still need a voice there. We still need a voice there. You understand me? We still need that voice. Don't be discouraged. We still need that voice.
Listen to me. Nothing discourage me, you know. What I have to do to secure myself and my family, I have to do it. You don't pay my bills.
That's true. But the voice of reason there. The voice of reason still is very important still.
I don't come over here and I don't beg anybody anything.
The voice of reason is good because you have an audience out there, no, Jeffrey.
Yes, and I appreciate my audience. Don't get me wrong, you know. I love my students who come on. I love when they cuss me. I love when they don't cuss me. I love when they give. I love when they don't give.
And we love the feature. We love the feature breaking news. You know, we love them features there. You know.
I'm thinking about forming a WhatsApp group. For everybody who's on the platform here. I'm thinking about doing nothing. Just that sometimes I can't allow me the phone with the ning ning on me sometimes, because I am in so many other WhatsApp transportation group plus personal group plus
MeK Wi Talk. MeK Wi Talk.
Yes.
I think MeK Wi Talk is sufficient, Jeffrey.
Okay, the MeK Wi Talk program is sufficient. No matter what.
Yeah. No, sir. MeK Wi Talk. Because MeK Wi Talk attract the ears of a lot of people from different walks of life in a different nations and all that. So MeK Wi Talk. Yeah. You have a guy from South Africa. What you always wait for to name
Ambassador Andy Mashiley?
Yeah, Ambassador Mashiley. If Ambassador Mashiley was to tell the truth, Jeffrey, the gatekeeper of apartheid, were stopped, because of the people's viciousness to them, You see all them police that were going and killing innocent people and obey the Prime Minister, see up Jamaica or whatever. That was the same thing going on the apartheid in South Africa,
If the Jamaican people now realize that Jamaica is an apartheid system, then something fundamentally wrong with all of it.
Yeah, because
we have an apartheid dictatorial style of governing. We have an apartheid education system in this country, sir. And we sit down and we accept it. Gone were the days when the Jamaican people that got up and marched from the University of the West Indies come down to Jamaica House. Where is the backbone of the Jamaican
my fear is the PNP there to pacify things.
Well,
to make the revolutionaries quiet.
Hold on for me. When there was a gas riot in this country in the 1990s, it wasn't led by the Jamaica Labour Party. It was led by University of the West Indies students. Maybe the JLP was under the quiet pushing it, yes. But it was led by University of the West Indies students. Where's the backbone of the Jamaican people? Why you have to wait in a political party?
It becomes docile. It becomes docile because of this gender neutrality. You're trying to get revolutionaries to think emotionally like a woman. Gender neutrality. The police force, the army promote gender neutrality. The government promote gender neutrality. So you have revolutionaries. All you have are some coward. All you have are some coward.
One thing I can say, members of the Jamaican diaspora, including myself and Wilfred Rattigan, will have no standing in Jamaica. We can't do no more.
Why your team has done tremendously well.
Rattigan is off air, I think, for a little time because he has to take care of some other issues he has to take care of. He'll be back on pretty soon. And we just have to do things that we have to do for our personal self.
The greatest pushback, Jeffrey.
We have put out enough in the sense of away from our wives and our kids, our family members. And
tremendous sacrifice. Tremendous sacrifice. Tremendous sacrifice. Tremendous sacrifice.
We have given all of it. We have put it out. We have teach you all. Rattigan himself. And I lift my hat to him.
Tremendous sacrifice.
He knows how to teach. I don't know how to teach. What I know to do is to bring on people and explain things. Yes, I can teach in my own little humble way. But when you listen to a Wilfred Rattigan teach, you learn.
That's true.
Learn a lot.
That's true.
And we, the people, must take a stand. The Constitution of the great United States speaks about we the people. If the Jamaican Constitution could just say we the people, and we stand up and believe in a Jamaica and not a political party, oh, what a beautiful country this will be. But what we believe in a die-hearted political system more than we believe in the future of this democracy that we call Jamaica.
I know I want to give somebody else a chance, but in the last election, there's a third party by the name of JPP. I think the one is there. They haven't been advertising, but they did well.
I tell you something, you know, they gone at 2,000 and something vote.
Yo, they did well.
And when I see that, I said to myself, the JPPP, the Jamaica Progressive Party, came around about a year or two ago, I think. And the UIC, led by Joseph Patterson, has been around from Wapikil Phillip. How many people have they put in there? All you can hear is about mismanagement of funds within that.
Yeah. A lot of disgrace and a lot of scandals with that party. But the JPP did well. You know, I think you need to interview the practitioner behind that party, though.
It was in my program a couple of days ago talking about how much leverage you buy.
How much what?
He said they're gonna buy 100 attack helicopters for Jamaica. How much F-16, 2 submarine.
Oh, which party that?
The same party that about.
At least them spill them intention. You know?
It is in their manifesto, sir.
Whoa. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that.
Why do you mean they don't need that?
M16, F-16.
Why don't you have F-16? Why don't you even some F-16 jet?
What kind of resources we have to protect now?
What do you mean? Protect anti criminal?
No, sir. We don't need that. We don't need that. My goal in dignified approach needs some militancy now. You know, you have 28 soldiers behind you. We need some militants, you know. We need some militants, you know. We don't need a dignified approach in every avenue. We need militants, you know.
One thing I know, Jamaica cannot and should not allow a 4th term for any political party that leads to dictatorship.
That's true. That's true. But the only reason...
The last time I checked, this country is a modern democracy.
Yeah, but the last time the PNP spent 18 years in a office. It's just by default, you know, because the people then never like Siaga, you know. And because of that, you know, a lot of abuse go on, you know, within that 18 years, you know.
They can't tell them that.
A lot of abuse go on within that 18 years. A lot of betrayal go on in that 18 years. Yeah.
One thing I know, if the Jamaican people allow this man to continue...
This man are the worst thing. This man are the worst thing we ever see still. This man are the worst thing we ever see. Shameless, you know, the shameless, barefaced, and embarrass the people, the electorate. No, so boy, them short-sighted, lack of memory, desperate. The leadership of the GLP.
Nobody embarrassing nobody. The Jamaican people embarrass their own self.
You have to give and take sometime, you know. Sometimes
nobody embarrass them, sir. The Jamaican people embarrass themselves.
You have a point still. You have a point still.
Because all they think about, sir, is today, what they can get today, and whatever shirt they can wear, and how they can drive in a bus. And
you're right.
Who can give them some, who can give them that?
You're right.
I heard
you're
a
right.
young lady gave an answer to a well-known blogger. I don't know the blogger name. Tall, slim guy. He asked her why she's out here if she can vote. But it's Lavandro.
The Jamaican people behave like the people in Tivoli Garden. You see?
Is Tivoli Garden the second country that is in Jamaica?
In Jamaica, what Jamaican people behave like people at Tivoli Garden. Remember, the same party slaughter them. 4 days of killing. And when they hear the bell, still have to line up with them and then green.
You know, I sit down and look into that. In 2010, I was caught up in a place in Kingston, on a water house. When they caught up around there, people wonder what me I do a water house. Anyway, other private business that. And when I was around there in the 2010 incursion in Tivoli Garden, when certain members of my family got whiff of me around there, they called me and said, no, I figured out a way to get you out of there. And when I got out of Tivoli Garden, listen to me. When I got out of that water house. Listen to me. I, in that car driving out, I said to myself, is this the country that I'm from? And you know why I said it? When you're listening to the radio and the amount of gunshot, you hear the barcode in the radio, you know. Jamaica become a war zone.
I see some police and soldiers up here who participate. And let me tell you something. When they get the orders to go down there, the man them say them lit them lit, man. It's like a just killing spree, man. Just killing spree, man.
And they kill innocent people.
We're killing spree, man. And then the GLP that I do that to them own supporter. And when they hear the bell down that, they have to put on them green and line up.
Listen to me. I'm telling you something. And I will not apologize to no one. The Jamaican state have assassinated its own people on Jamaican soil, and not a damn thing comes out of it.
That metal is your South African counterpart, where you talk to, man. Ask him what the militants in the ANC are to do to the gatekeepers in order to bring a end to apartheid. It's not only sanctions that South Africa bring the end to apartheid. The burning necklace was the instrument. These guys have to come home from the barracks or from the station and come home. And when them come home, them not come home with the army and them not come home with the police force. Yes, I'm not inciting anything, but I'm just telling about history of South Africa. You get it? Yeah. So I believe the PNP is there to pacify things. Yeah. Turn the other cheek, man. Turn the other cheek, man. Yeah, man. Turn the other cheek. When they rob and they kill and you do all kind of despicable things to the people. Turn the other cheek.
I can't address somebody on the platform. Let me tell you something. You see me? I am talking about Jamaica. I'm not talking about my good friend Ralph Gonzalez in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Yes, Ralph have been serving there for how many years? Okay? What we're saying, Jamaica is a democracy. And we must not go back to the 1990s where we have somebody rule a country for 18 years. That is a recipe for disaster, a recipe for dictatorship.
Yo, let me observe an abuse. Look, when you take up over 500 million US dollar, when you borrow from the international market, and give a company in France, and you know it next door, and a chattel stable by France, and use a black man. What you think? You think PNP are fool? Come on. Come on.
One thing I can tell everybody, you know, and as I'm going to close the program now because it's 16 after 10 o'clock. One thing I can tell everybody is this. That whatever the people say in any democracy, if the people do not like a style of governing, they will vote against it. Whether it was stolen or not, it is neither here nor there. Many of us is saying it was stolen. The people who can fight for it, not doing a damn thing.
Pacify.
The Jamaican people have not taken to the streets and said that this election was not fair. They sit there and they accept it. So let me say something here tonight. Whatever is said now, or whatever gone by the man, it can't come good again. The Prime Minister of Jamaica is Andrew Holness. He has assembled a 15-member cabinet, and that's what the people of Jamaica want. Many of you may say, Jeffrey, you're chatting nonsense, stop talking, and kind of something. But the truth is the truth.
The truth. And the concession speech, the concession was too easily too. If them the background for mount an opposition against the decision made by the people, then would have waited off a day or two. But if the concession speech come too quick.
Hold on there for me. You hold on a minute there for me. If the people of Jamaica do not see that something is wrong, why are you blaming the PNP to go out there? Huh?
As I said before, you gotta save some people from themselves, man. And the PNP promised that. The PNP promised that.
Does the people of Jamaica do what they want to save from themselves?
If them unaware of them current situation because of hunger, starvation mode. Them in a starvation mode.
So you tell me, when they go out in the streets of downtown Kingston the other day, I'm gonna keep on saying this. I have nothing against Vibe Cartel.
Yeah.
I was one of them who was lobbying for him to get.
That's the mentality of the people, man.
So if they go out
they're not aware, man.
If they go out there, go say free world boss.
Mm-hmm.
They can go out there, go say, uno kill the man innocently, not go say anybody do nothing. Why can't they get up and go out there and say the election wasn't fair? Answer me now.
You're right. The leadership.
What leadership?
If the leader come easily with a concession speech and say we are defeated. No, we're not going up on all right.
I am asking you. If the
people now take it by themselves and go.
Can get up on Black Road, the gunman who then kill. Get up and go. There's a free world, boss. Why?
You have a point, you know.
Why
you have a point.
Say, okay, this election is not fair when I go out there.
You have a point. You have a point.
I gotta run.
Yeah, get it.
Yeah, man.
Well, keep doing what you're doing, boss.
All right, man. Thanks much.
All right.
Thank you. I want to say good night to everybody. Thank you all for coming on. Good night, MeK Wi Talk here, live New York. Go ahead.
Good night, how you doing? I've been listening to the conversation you've been having with the gentleman that is keep on talking about pacify this and Mark Golding this and that. We must understand Jamaica is a democracy. And when the people vote, the people have spoken. So what did you expect the opposition to do? They give a concession speech. That is what a loser does, whether it's painful or not. So what he wants them to hold and play concession speech for what? The results of the election was called. And I don't understand what he wants. And the other thing is, he seemed to be subtly inciting for violence.
Hold on a minute. He seems to be what?
Inciting in a subtle way for violence.
I don't think he's doing that, sir.
Well, that is how we come across to me. Because what he wants the people to rebel against. You can have protest, but you've got to have a reason to protest. You can't just get up and protest because you lose. You can't just get up and protest without any real reason to protest. So the kind of thing and the kind of argument that he's making, I really feel troubled by it. Because I am a supporter. I wanted Mark Golding to win because I don't like the corruption that is in the JP administration. It has been so rampant and blatant that it's disgraceful. But you have to be you have to be a good loser. You don't like it, but you have to accept what the people want. The people have spoken.
And you know, when the people speak, there's nothing else we can do. The Jamaican people have spoken and have said they wanted Andrew Holness in for a third term, and they get Andrew Holness. What I will keep on saying is this: when will we vote for Jamaica?
That's right.
When will we stand up for this piece of rock in the Caribbean Sea? When will we, as a people, respect what our forefathers has fought for in this country? For a free and fair election and not to sell our votes in this country. When will we realize that?
My goodness, very valid point.
When will we as a people stop thinking and have this damn stupidness about me a ban labor to me a ban comrade? When will we stop this nonsense in this country?
Because they are not looking beyond their nose. They are really, really duped. They're duped. An intelligent population vote because of programs, issues, and the future for their children and their children's children.
What we must do also, sir, and Jamaicans will not look into it. They believe that nothing no go so. The two political parties in this country have been buying vote in Jamaica. Whether we like it, yes or no, they have been doing it.
For a long time.
And for those who don't like when I talk, so be it. But the truth is the truth.
Well, when you support one party or another, you gotta speak truth, and because.
But what we must say, that what happened in September 3rd, 2025, is blatant.
It is blatant.
From one administrator, from one party, very blatant.
It was blatant. It was extremely blatant, and when you hear people talking about the losing of that vase lady in Portland, that she should dig up the road and this and that, it's taxpayers' money that made the road, is not hers.
That will show you, that is why Daryl Vance call them daft, dumb and stupid.
It's taxpayers' money that made the roads, and she didn't even do much work anyway.
To make something clear to some people, everybody know that the Tavares, majority of the Tavares families are labor right. You see? I grew up with my adopted parents who are former member of parliament and former custos. All right? And they look at me and tell me, you decide what you want. We will not tell you who to vote for or not to vote for. I have voted for the two political parties in this country. Me, have voted both for the PNP and the JLP.
Yeah.
But we must take a stand. And until we get rid of this die-heartedness in this country and think about Jamaica, Jamaica must come first, not a political party.
It should never be a political party. It should be based on issues.
The Americans the American citizens, although they are Republicans or Democrats, when time come for anything, America come first for them, not their political party.
That is true, because I have voted for Republicans,
Yes.
and I voted for the Democrats.
Gotta run now, sir. One next call coming in. Thank you for calling in, sir.
Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Good night, MeK Wi Talk. Gotta run now, sir.
Good night, sir.
Yes, sir.
Tavares. Listening to your program, first time tuning in.
Thank you very much, sir. I hope you subscribe to the channel too.
Well, if it makes sense, I will, because I like to support the sense. But I see there has been a narrative since the loss of the election by the opposition that the election was bought at a high price by the governing party. Now, you, sir, could you provide at least one evidence to substantiate your claim? You said the election, both parties buy votes, and you know that. But the preceding election it was a blatant vote buying by one party. Which party are you accusing of that?
I beg your pardon?
Which party are you saying it was blatant in terms of vote buying? Which
You
party?
live in Jamaica, sir?
No, I'm just asking you.
Do you live in Jamaica,
it's
sir?
not a. I am a Jamaican, sir.
Do you live in Jamaica, sir?
What does it make a difference if I live in Jamaica or I'm a Jamaican? I'm not in Jamaica at the moment.
Were you in Jamaica when the election was going on, sir?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
So that still doesn't answer my question. Where is the evidence you have
And
to
I'm
present?
asking you a question. Were you in Jamaica when the election was held? Yes or no?
Yeah. And I said no. So,
okay.
So
if you was not in Jamaica, if you were not in Jamaica, sir, then you would never seen certain things, sir.
Are you serious with your sentiments? So you are gonna tell, but you are gonna tell the judge when the judge said to you, present the evidence that you.
And I asked you, but were you in Jamaica when the election was going on? He said no.
Mr. Jeffrey, you are my elder, sir. I'm a young man, and you are my elder. The first thing about a reasoning is that shouting louder than your opposing. Oh, that's how you speak.
I'm not shouting.
All right, that's one. But two, a nonsensical reasoning doesn't. Not because you have
a nonsensical reasoning.
Well, yes, but a nonsensical reasoning. A nonsensical reasoning at the top of your voice doesn't make it.
There was blatant vote buying. I don't care what you want to say.
But sir,
there was blatant vote
you are
buying in this country.
responsible. All right, sir. What do you call yourself? Are you a journalist, sir?
Whatever you want to call me, journalist, blogger, thief, anything you want to call me.
Okay, so do you know the responsibility of your sentiments?
I said
if
what
I come
said
and say,
already.
Mr.
I
suppose I
there
say,
was blatant
all right,
vote
so,
buying in Jamaica in the last election. Blatant vote
and
buying.
I'm saying,
the blind person
so
can see it.
Yes, so I am blind. I could not see it. So produce one evidence of this vote buying. So so it is a deliberate ploy on behalf of you people then.
Whatever. Good night, MeK Wi Talk, you're live. Talking damn nonsense.
Good night, Jeffrey. Let me answer your man for you. Let me answer him. Yeah, you hear me, Jeffrey?
Go ahead, darling.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Sir. Let me tell you something. Politician are give a black tank all of a sudden.
Politician are give a chicken we had from five years ago. Politician are give a fertilizer. From when she when. Politician are cook plate of food. I share out. Politician in a graveyard, I put mat upon tomb. All those are vote buying. Sir, if you don't understand, right now, the election done. You see them? The Prime Minister himself have a boss says I'm in mobile office. Away my give back to school in a. Check if you ever do that before. So vote buying doesn't mean you have to have vote buying doesn't mean you have the cash and the purse. Those are vote buying, you rub butter puss mouth. Sir. I know you live America, respect, and you're Jamaican, respect, but call a spade a spade. They blasted election, they thief up, voter suppression. They're all over on YouTube. And YouTube people have nothing to edit.
Down to the very Jamaicans, what is the name again? For a free and fair election.
Yeah.
Cafe. So that election, 20% of whatever Jamaicans wasn't then get the vote in the line.
Right. That is voter suppression. It's all over YouTube. And the first time who do it, it's not like the first time in our media where them are going to edit nothing. When it's a handful, them a video and I say, look here, officer, let go people that make them go vote. It is understand that people are being 5 o'clock catch them and vote. Then turn them back. Brother, go look for yourself. And look, and tap your nonsense. If you are JLP, we love you still. But call a spade and don't come and harass them and tell him man about this and terror.
Hold on for me, Miss P.
Sure.
Hold on for me, Miss P. Let me tell this person something. Who said why cut off people off? Why cut people off when they challenge you? I don't cut off anybody. Because I'm afraid of no one. I will speak truth to power. The election was a blatant vote buying, and I will forever say this. So who don't like it, that's up to you. I said what I said. And I said this too. And I said this too. The two political parties have been buying vote in this country. But this election was blatant than another election.
So, yeah, so back to when this gentleman I said, sir, you just get people irritable. You win, your party win. WIN. Satisfying, brother? But we on the other side, we are sit tight and we are hold up and we God can hold it death to come. God know where I do, sir. That's why I'm being Mark Golding being a prime minister. Mark Golding has sit down till God put him up there. Because that the house they want clean up.
You know something, Miss P? If the Jamaican people, those who get money from politicians in this country, from the Jamaica Labour Party side, let me call. If the people should come out and speak the truth. Anyway.
But Jeffrey, if you look on the social media, you see all the woman put up all the money where they get to vote. You see RT Bars away name and give him money and say, yeah, somewhere else to go. What am to this man? Sir, you say he's a young man. Come on, man, wake up. You win, your party win. So just chill now.
This person in this chat room seems as if they are in this studio here to see when my finger touch a button and cut off the call. You need to see.
Donovan Comrie, the man said not cut off nobody. Me see me, you just did it, mister. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know come over here, because antagonize Jeffrey, go over nationwide, man. Sure.
This program don't run by no boy, no girl.
No time.
This program run by PNP and JLP.
No time.
So if I want block anybody, I can block anybody, I can run off anybody.
Simple argument done. Alright. So brother, stay at your end and win, rejoice. Right? $400 and $700 million taxpayer if you go find out or nothing. Your prime minister, where you vote for, put in all like thief them back. Looking at that. Those are the things you can look for. Ask yourself, if you're not getting a pitney, or if you intend to get pitney, what kind of Jamaica would your pitney get under this dictatorial and everything we are going at Jamaica? Wake up, no matter if you're a labor, you're a PNP, you're a human being. And you say he's a young person. So think. Think out of the box.
This is what I said in my speech.
And stop the foolishness.
This is what I said in my speech. Until we start think about this piece of rock that we call Jamaica in the Caribbean Sea, and stop think about a political party beliefs, then this country won't go any further. Majority, I know people who can hardly afford to buy a loaf of bread. But you have some Jamaicans who will not believe that. You have Jamaicans who still believe that there is nothing wrong with corruption in this country. Nothing is wrong with corruption. And if we believe that there's nothing wrong with corruption, then Jamaica will not come better.
Sir, you say you come from Jamaica. You must have a family member out there. So if you come from the Boomba and the Vimba B. But let me tell you, see people in the hospital light up on cardboard. Me know one girl in the hospital and got it from blood clot. Blood clot. Because they never have him inject the medication to gear. People get their hand broke on the hospital and dead. Broke hand. Sir, wake up. Cornwall Hospital have been from Wapikin.
Your future is in hell every time you speak. Oh, is that so?
That the person, he must know. Him and him prime minister and them more in a hell. Every time Jeffrey go in bed, he sleep in peace. And he have one nice, sexy wife beside him. And he have a job and he live somewhere. And Jeffrey no rob no taxpayer money.
If I cut off the callers, then one enough for my phone. May I pay you or anybody tax for my phone?
Oh.
Listen to me.
And that's why they can't go loan to me, because when loan to me chop them, as then put up their head, loan to me chop you off. When you find somewhere, go and see events, man. When you like truth. When you don't see everything will happen. And let me tell you again, there's a God. There's a living God. There's a supreme being who sit high and look down low. And I believe when the tears fall, it'll drop on somebody, right? And God see everything. God now make the true and living God now make you all of suffer. A minute will come, a second will come, where all of you are going to shame. You are going to shame and a disgrace when you look Chinese that demonstrate in our country with more money. You tell the civil servant 0% in the first year. And yet still you don't have millions of buy vote. You know, boys are stay up at Trump and hope Trump not Trump you. Oh, stay up there, you know, somebody come back here. Oh. I behave like say some people are people and some people. You know how much people at Jamaica now lose their job because of this damn politics, because the person support PNP. And as the election done, they lose their job. Me a one. Right? They find somewhere, somehow to get rid of you. Eh? Every human being a human being. Everybody can be PNP, everybody can be Labour. But call a spade, and come off a man back. If you call, this is something where people can learn from you and motivate themselves. And something go wrong, admit you say go wrong. And let's move on. But don't come and go and people that tell lie. This is not the days, not the 70s. You ask to you, you're a young man. So if you're a young man, use up your young self. Get real and stop be one-sided. I support the PMP party. And if the PMP party do something wrong, me I go blast them. And me I go blast them worse than Andrew. You know why me I go blast them worse than Andrew? Because me support them. So when they do anything wrong, me I go blast them. Yeah.
Don't you hear about vote buying in this country from the two political parties back in the days?
Yes, I hear about it. Yeah, but I've never seen it. I've never seen like say a person approach me and say, give me money or so. You will find me never see it personally. But they said happen. And probably through me mostly in the country era, or everybody know me from me a young woman I grew up say, me's a PMP. I may always work a politician. So me I think nobody. And then it never blatant like this. To be honest, it never so blatant. People dip them finger and them no vote. Sir, looking at that man, Democratic is at risk in this piece of rock here. And that you will look on.
The democracy of this
Is
nation.
in crisis.
I know
Sure.
I know a very well influential person in this country who called me and said to me, Jeffrey, but there's somewhere right now. Election not until election not until tomorrow morning. And him see people with ink on their finger.
All right. Why that person not lying? Sure.
Very influential person in this country. And he said to me, Tavares, I call me Tavares. He said to me, say, young Tavares, the country gone, my brother. The man look at me and say he can't believe it.
And therefore, look at this now. All right. Put away the hanky panky. The man get a turtle. Fine. And look at the slap where man take you and box with. Put in Andrew Wheatley. Man take you and dollar in the house. What a box that the man and pit pan with. You and that's enough looking blind, you know. Blind. You think Andrew like, Andrew no rate, Remember say put them in the Ukraine to come down. And when Andrew one is in cabinet, tell them to borrow loan. Who send people to them? Who don't know them and say MeK Wi Talk, you don't know them, and then family them. But in when I'm pocket and send for them, and Andrew where the premise and never send for them. Those are the things if you're looking at when a person have heart different from when you want them when they have no heart. The reason why they have to buy the election because they know they did not do anything. The man promised light and people are going to borrow light. Remember the promises them? You don't see any come true. He might go build 3 systems after a watch it. He might go make Silicon Valley. You don't see any come true. You don't see any come true. You don't blast it in here. Imagine the Prime Minister himself under investigation. Remember it chopper them. Then they call them extradite them back to America, say them then do wire fraud and then go to America, go to court, get charged under prison. No. But him carry we go court to take out the part for illicit enrichment. Those are the things to look at. And he make the law.
He's the one
which
who helped to pilot this law.
From 1944 under adult suffrage until today 2025, which prime minister have bring the government to court? Sir, those are the things they must look into. The man set the field just like when they play cricket. You know who figure sleep, you know who figure mid-on, you know everybody to cover up their track. You think the IC are gonna come out and tell blatant lies, sir? Brother? We want to talk about FinZac. Why him not put out the FinZac report, make we see it, and make the chips lie where it fall? In the court report, why they? We put them assault, sexual assault, and molesting and dead. Why you not put out the record for that? Those are the things you talk about, brother. Brother, imagine you have a son and the man sell out your son battery and he not turn man. Sure. Brother, sometimes they just wake up, man. You are labor right, no problem. We still love you. But speak the truth. Speak it ever, cause it what it will. He who did the wrong, he did the wrong thing still. So if you never go to school in your ear, let me tell you, speak the truth and speak it ever. Cause it what it will. He who did the wrong thing does the wrong thing still. Okay? So if you want to continue the wrong thing and I tell lie, you're going to continue do it. Brother, I can't to your tone, you could be my son in sound like. Right? Wake up. Be honest with yourself. And once you've been honest with yourself, you will make it through life. Nothing is wrong for you to be a JLP because you have your right. It's your democratic right. And if you're affiliated with somebody in the JLP, nothing is wrong with that. But something is wrong when you see the truth and you've been hiding it. And that is where you go wrong. So you must stop it. We, the people who live in this country, we are feeling it, sir. Because if you send $200 for US, come give me, that cannot buy food for a month. $200 US cannot buy food and pay light bill for a month in Jamaica. Okay? All right. So, Jeffrey, big up yourself.
All right, darling. This is where we're going to stay so long for tonight until you hear my voice again. I'm Jeffrey Tavares saying so long. Have a great night, everybody. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for your criticism. Thanks for your part of being a part of this program here. Thank you all very much. Good night, everybody. Have a great night. God bless you. May God bless our island home, Jamaica land we love. Good night. Remember to join us. Hold on. Remember to join me tomorrow. Same time. I'm going to come on tomorrow evening. Join me tomorrow evening. Bring another episode of the MeK Wi Talk program. Hopefully we can get the guests that we're supposed to get on today. They can come on tomorrow. All right. God bless you all, everybody. It's been a great night. Great night. May God bless you once more. May God bless our island home, Jamaica land we love. Good night.
The care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. MeK Wi Talk. MeK Wi Talk. Unity is strength. MeK Wi reason. MeK Wi Talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. MeK Wi Talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, MeK Wi reason, MeK Wi Talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, MeK Wi Talk. MeK Wi Talk. Unity is strength. MeK Wi reason. MeK Wi Talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. MeK Wi Talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, MeK Wi reason, MeK Wi Talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, MeK Wi Talk. MeK Wi Talk. Unity is strength. MeK Wi reason. MeK Wi Talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. MeK Wi Talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, MeK Wi reason, MeK Wi Talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, MeK Wi Talk. MeK Wi Talk.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Make we talk.